Oh, goodness gracious, chat. Today is going to be an episode. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Subathon, day 202, on another episode of the VTuber Review. Well, why are people literally going crazy, chat? People are literally going, like, actually crazy. Like,
it's bullshit. I did not hit
oh,
her.
hi, Mark.
I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
I love that movie. It is so bad. Oh, Sultana of Subathon's mother, dear metal. Mama and Booba, queen of all things. Booba, what's up? I don't know what's up with everybody being so threatening lately, chat, but we're going to talk about a Hololive situation where Hololive had to put a statement about somebody threatening them with a bomb threat, chat. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about a huge story going on right now. Of course, as an update to the Twisty situation. Now, I thought for sure I was going to wake up and there was going to be something about, of course, the her graduation. Well, there was not. It is not Botan. It is no Botan. But I really thought we were going to get that graduation this morning. We did not. And I think it's coming in the next few days, chat. But we still have some things to, of course, talk about in regards to that. Because Nijisanji has taken action against Twisty, and a lot of her stuff is gone. So we're gonna talk about, hey yo, just thank you for the 4 months. I appreciate you. Well, now I'm awake. I'm awake. Hey yo, now I'm awake. Oh my god. So we're gonna talk about that. We're also gonna talk about something that recently happened with Pippa. Now this wasn't actually Pippa, chat, but there was a very deranged fan of Pippa that has since been featured on the news, and that's because they were arrested, and of course Pippa was shown. Why is that a thing? Pippa, of course, was shown in this news video, so we got to take a look at that. And of course, on top of that, chat, a very notorious Vice article writer. I don't know. Can I say journalist? Are they considered a journalist? A Vice article writer has come back and made another piece. And this one is about the stuff with Pippa. Now, I haven't read it yet. I'm not really sure what it's about. I don't know. Some people are saying it's another hit piece, but I don't know. Let's take a look at it and see what we think about it. So, yeah, we'll kind of look at it. We're not going to look at the photograph. I've already looked at the photograph. Don't make me look at it anymore. You guys are gonna play it anyway. So, a lot to discuss this morning. I got all the Callium stuff. Okay, so Spoonie, when it first came out, I was really not going to touch it because it seemed like all personal, right? It was like, oh, like, you know, they're yelling at each other about like personal gripes, stuff like that. But apparently, one of them got outed for using AI art. So to me, now it's like, okay, now it's elevated to the point where I might need to talk about it. You know, Kirsten did a deep dive on this interview yesterday. And it was insane. Yeah, I don't doubt it. I really don't doubt how insane this situation is. I'm surely going to show you what I have of it. And of course, we can take a quick look at that Vice article. Look, I don't want to feed the troll too much. But, you know, I feel like maybe this one, I don't know. Some people are saying it's a hit piece. I haven't read it yet. I quickly perused through it, so I need to take a look at it. Yeah, there's like a million Google Doc keys in that situation. You know what I mean? It's just like, bro, I don't know if I have the energy to read through that.
45 crazy fan. Reminds me of when I was crazy.
They locked you in a rubber room with rats.
A rubber room, a rubber with rats, and it made me crazy.
Bro, the biggest thing that I think I want to say, and I think we're going to see this again. The Vice article for once was not a hit piece. Okay, that's good to know, actually, Nid. I see people say that on Twitter, but, you know, I always take it with a grain of salt. Even if I don't like In a Balance, I still want to, you know, give it a fair chance and read it, right? So you always got to look at both sides, even if you don't like somebody, right? But yes. So yeah, in a particular situation with the Callium stuff, this person was using, I guess, AI art. They've sold stuff to somebody with AI art. They did commissions. So obviously that's a really, really bad look, chat. Using AI art is just not acceptable. Not disclosing it to people, charging them for money. That's pretty fucked up. So, Inamount's actually likes Pippa, which is surprising. Probably because Pippa's not as, like, edgy anymore.
Look at this photograph. It's a photo of a photograph. There's another fucking photograph. Because I photographed a photograph. So many photographs. Makes me want to take a photograph. I should probably hang that photograph next to my photo of a photograph.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Actually, me. Good job. Thank you for giving us something. I appreciate you. Oh my god, is that a level 4 dance party? Oh shit. I don't know if I've ever hit a dance party level 4. Let's fucking go! Let's go, chat! Thank you so much for 4 months, Reinhardt, as well. Yo, level 4 is hype as fuck.
Wow.
Wow! This is amazing! Bro, not Long Mario. Oh my god, not Long Mario. That's scary. Oh my god, I see him in my nightmares. Long Mario is my sleep paralysis demon, chat. That was crazy. Wow. No.
Look at this photograph. It's a photo
God damn, we were doing so good, chat. We were doing so good.
photograph.
Long Mario is my sleep paralysis demon. For real.
So many photographs. Makes me want to take a photograph. I should probably hang that photograph next to my photo of a photograph.
You know, we should blow up the photograph. I like that idea, chat. Seems like chat is bullying you, and they always bully me. I love that. Is it like Mario just Waluigi but red? Yes.
I'm the kind of dude the little homies wanna be like, on my knees in the night, saying prayers in the street.
La 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 lava, chicken. Steve's lava chicken, yeah, tasty as hell. Ooh, mama, see now you're ringing the bell. Crispy and juicy, now you're having a snack. Ooh, super spicy, yeah. It's a lava of time.
Why is it so good, dude? It's so good. When did the photographs become a thing? So, like, one day I think I added it to Tangia. It was like, you know, I think people add to the Tangia stuff. Lots of community, like, driven things over there. So I just added the one that somebody else had submitted. And now it's become, like, this huge thing in our community where everybody spams the photograph thing. I'm just like, oh my God. What's up, YouTube? How are you guys doing? Good to see you. I don't like that. What's up, YouTube friends? How are you? I hope you're doing amazing today as well. So definitely going to be a crazy show today, chat. We will be taking a look at that whole Pippa situation. Pretty much right off the bat, I do want to talk about, of course, some graduations, things like that going on. A little bit of Hololive Nijisanji. News, of course, with the Twisty stuff. We're definitely going to talk about that in great detail, chat. Because it is looking like things are not going to be going the way that we want to with that situation. I think that ultimately Nijisanji seems like they're probably gonna go the route of terminating her first. And probably not address the Astro situation. That's gonna be my guess. I'm not surprised by that. I'm really not surprised by that, but it's still fucked up in my opinion. Nijisanji are actually on their Legion of Doom arc. Bro, they've been on their Legion of Doom arc since fucking Donkey Bird. Bro, they're already evil, bro. We already knew that, but I mean, the information that we got from Twisty about silencing people, right? That was really, really horrible. Really, really horrible. That they want to offer some kind of settlement. To me, that kind of reads as they are guilty. However, chat, the stuff that is going on with her personally, with all of you know, her being outed and that stuff leaked. to not take away from the Astor situation, Chad. So, being a soulless corpo that doesn't value human life, you know, corpo thinks. Well, I'll even say though, like Tuxedo, when I worked for Disney, Disney was like way better than that. At least like they were like way nicer. So, Deception, thank you so much for 25 months. Let's fucking go. Thank you so much. I really do. Appreciate you.
Oh, I've been married a long time ago.
Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Bacalado. Okay, that one I hate. Emily, super gay. Congratulations, I'm gay too. Let's go. Happy Pride Month, baby. Lesson was, don't be a Riku. Yeah, well, that's not hard. Just don't be an asshole, you know? Tapper Pup. It's all on Tangia. People just pop the fuck off. So, chat, we got about 15 hours left in the subathon. I wonder who's going to take home that $1,000. Let's see. Tomorrow we're playing with Savi and Teru. Friday. What are we doing Friday? Oh, we have news that day. We don't. No! Yeah, I forgot we have a non-VTuber news that day. Saturday we are. Let's see. Saturday we're doing the Rivals event. It's my community against Kitsu's community. And then Sunday we have VTuber news. So
silence! I kill you.
I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Nope. Elite, dude, we're on day 202. Yeah, we're on day 202. Every time the timer gets down, they boost it back up. They're not gonna let me leave. That was a crazy simp. Yeah, I don't know if I would say they're a simp, but they certainly are a dangerous person. Very dangerous person. It's been a minute since I've been here, so yeah, lead dude. I have been subathonic for 202 days. It's a crazy. It's a crazy. Oh my god, I forgot about that guy. What's that guy's name? The guy that does the puppets? My dad used to watch his stuff all of the time. It was really... Oh, Jeff Dunham, that's it. Yeah, my dad used to watch
the timer with a nat 20.
Why not? Why not? Elmo, yes. His name is Elmo. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Thanatos. So helpful. Wow, #1 mod chat. Everybody make sure you thank Thanatos for being the most helpful mod today. Gold star for you. Alright, what are you going to do with Subathon hits 1 year? So, Lorian, I promised my community if they hit 1 year, I would do a cooking stream. Yeah. Oh, the phlegm is getting me, bro. The phlegm is getting me. That done ham. Okay, thank you, Temple. Yeah, I told him I would do a cooking stream, so... No, I don't want to play Sonic 06! Please! Okay, you know what? Fine. Here we go, chat. Here you go. Alright, here you go, chat. You ready? Oh my god. Shannon, thank you so much for that, dude. To be honest, that slight husk in your voice is smooth. Oh, thank you. People like the husk. It's no use! It's no use! Thank you, Yusi. That's apparently why people like my voice. It's, it's very husky, but I appreciate you. You're very, very sweet. Thank you so much, Shatter Dragon, for the 2 gifted subbies. Everybody, we need to celebrate for Shatter Dragon.
It's no use!
It's no use! Shatter Dragon and Shadow Highland, thank you guys so much. Let's go, chat! We're on our way to Sonic 06, baby! Am I on our way to Sonic 06? Please, can we not? Love your voice, Laura. Always, thank you. Y'all are sweet. You have an extremely soothing voice. Thank you. Everybody tells me I should do ASMR. Okay, here we go, chat. Impromptu ASMR. Hey, chat. I just wanted to tell you all. You're really fucking stinky. Now give me $500. Really was in the squeaky sound he used to make. Wait, what was squeaky sound I used to make? Not just play the game, but you have to 100% it. Wasn't much different than your tutorial in good way, Why are VP ASMR? That'd be fun. Oh, you want my ASMR voice? Okay, hold on. Oh, ow. Ow. Oh, harder. Harder, daddy. What?
Julian.
Who said that?
So
Damn
I'm
it!
serious. Yeah, I bet I did.
That scared the fuck out of me, dude. Okay, chat. So, I gotta tell you all, I'm a little low energy, I know I seem it, but are you ever so tired you're like borderline delirious and you just have so much energy? Yeah, that's me right now, chat. I am literally at that point right now. I'm just like, I can do anything. That's how I feel right now. But,
Hey,
yeah, actually,
hey,
just,
come here.
what,
Look at me. Hey,
what?
Look at me. What did I say? No. Come here. Look at me. Hey, look at me. What do you
mean, no? Yeah, that is like me right now. So, thank you for putting cheese on my titty. I appreciate that. I've spent a lot of the past couple of days, and of course, last night, getting Aya ready for Offkai. She left early this morning. She is going to Offkai, so it's about, I think it's like a little less than 24-hour drive. So, I think she's gonna stop about halfway. But, yo, what's up, Mochi? Say, how are you? Good to see you, kitty. Can we get a shout out for this sweetest little bean, Mochi, please? Mochi is awesome, guys. Go check him out. If you like soul stuff, you guys like Mochi. Mochi has been on my channel a couple times as well. So, but yeah, Offkai is about to go fucking nuts. Mochi, are you going to Offkai? Got the size of your head minus the horns. Well, like, technically my boobs are bigger than my head already, or at least bigger than my brain. So, no, let's go. That's awesome. Make sure you come by the True Tuber booth, okay? Yeah, make sure. This week has been wild. Oh my god, so much to talk about. So much to talk about. So, first convention, take a peek at movie. Let's fucking go. You get claps. Let's go. Yeah, go by the True Tuber booth. We'd love to see you. But Aya left for Offkai, so chat. I don't know how to tell you this, but it's just me. I'm all alone. It's me in Beer in the cattle. I'm here all week by myself. I just did it. I'm here all week by myself, Joe. I'm all alone. And there's nothing else to do, chat. There's nothing else to do, chat. But fucking party! We're gonna have a party, baby! Let's go! That's right, chat! Party in my house! Let's go! Please don't come to my house. Please don't come to my house. Being alone and feel alone are different. You won't feel alone. Nah, I stream every day, so it's fine. Naked good without the... What? Look. Don't you ever type that in my chat again. I don't want to know what you do with your spare time. Well, do you think I even have time to good?
I'm all out of love. I'm so lost
thank you,
without
Leon. I appreciate
sticking
you.
out my yacht for the Rizzler.
For the Rizzler? Here's some Bao. Here's some Emu tax. Yeah. You live in Texas, so I'm gonna go there. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't have time to even do that. I literally wake up, stream, get done with streaming, do a bunch of work, get some Eater Academia calls, get done with that, go downstairs, make some dinner, repeat it all over again. I would, but I'm on my honeymoon right now. For you watching me on your honeymoon, I'm honored. Guys, thank you so much for all of the biddies, and of course, all the subs as well. Y'all are incredible. Everybody give claps in the chat. Thank the people that gifted subs, especially both of the Shadows, Shadow Highland and Shadow Dragon. Thank you guys so much. We are going to do 3 wheel spins, chat, to celebrate for their stuff. So thank you so much. Please give them thank you, guys. All of your support. Shadow Highland, thank you for your support, sweetheart. I really do Appreciate you so much. All right, here we go, chat. Let's see what we get. Wheel spin number 1. I thought it was nothing. Dang it. Dang it. I really thought it was. I really thought we were about to get a nothing. I was about to be so excited. I need to make like a fail noise, like a boo if you get nothing. We didn't hit level 10, but nice work. I'm proud of y'all. I know what you're doing. You're waiting till it gets closer to the end, and then you're gonna kill me. 30 seconds. Let's go. Look, your 30 seconds will expire by the time I spin the wheel again. Let's go. What's up, Savage? How are you? Welcome in. We're doing some wheel spins for the subathon. Before we start our news today. Now, guys, I will remind you all, Friday we are starting a big event called Subathon Summer. And on top of that, chat, I will also be adjusting the incentives, and there will also be a very special wheel that you guys can spin on if you meet the right requirements. So, we'll see how much longer we go for, chat. And we'll see how much longer we go for. We are getting close to the bikini model unlock, guys. I mean, we're about, what about maybe like 700 points away or so? About 700 points away. So as soon as we hit a chat, I will schedule to do that debut. So, even the new Night Rain patch, I did. I didn't look and see what it did, but I don't think they launched the new bosses, right? Because they are gonna put the like an extended boss thing where all of them have like a phase 3. I don't know where they're supposed to put that out though. I have no idea. So yeah, for someone on Summer Chat, hype trains will add flat time. Whichever if you hit a level 10 or past that. Followers add time. What else adds time? Donations thrown is double time. It's at the same time. Yeah, so like even if people follow, it adds like 2 seconds. So we'll see what happens. So I'm pretty excited to kick it off. So when the bikini model is unlocked, hot tub party, wait till it can. They see more madness weapons will drop. Oh, good. Yeah, because it was like impossible to get it. Donations and thrown will be double time. Yeah, they will. That will come back. Increase chance to get madness weapons and largely just $6. Good. I love that. Yeah, I'll tell you what. If we hit the bikini model unlock, I'll also do beach party. I'll invite some friends. You remember when I did my debut about 2 years ago? I'll do the same thing. Yeah, I'll invite some people over. Do we have any Tales of fans here? There's a big announcement coming in summer. What I heard of. I haven't heard of that. If you want to drop it inside of my Discord, I might cover it Friday. So, guys, if you're not already entered, I do have a Night Raid tournament coming up. Not this Saturday, but the next. It is going to be amazing, guys. It's going to be so much fun. I'm so excited. We're going to watch all these teams try to beat as many bosses as they can within 4 hours. It's going to be crazy. I'm glad they finally give us more madness. Like, that is kind of what made the Equilibrious Beast the hardest. Just because you couldn't get madness weapons. But, I mean, I'm okay without it. It's fine. The boss battle's supposed to be hard. I love tournaments. They're always more fun. But yeah, I do like them. At one time, I did get a seal that had madness. One time, chat, out of 70 hours of gameplay. That's pretty rough. That's pretty bad odds, chat. So, I'm glad they kind of increased that a little bit. Yep. They both gonna fit on the boat. I never get that one wrong. And I played a character that scales with faith. I played the faith scaling character. Why the fuck you not gonna give me those weapons? Oh my god. That's crazy. Oh, chat. Tomorrow. I'm warning you, chat. I'm warning you. Tomorrow, chat. I'm playing with Tiru and Sabi in Night Rain, okay? I gotta show them I'm a gamer. You can't sabotage me, chat. I gotta show them I'm a real gamer, so they'll think I'm cool. Yeah, Tiru and Sabi, we're gonna be playing Night Rain tomorrow. Don't blow it for me, chat. Don't blow it for me, okay? I gotta show them I'm a real gamer. I gotta show them I'm really cool, so they'll want to hang out with me again. So don't blow it, chat. Don't blow it. I think we're probably gonna do shared chat, so don't blow it, chat. I'm afraid. I'm so afraid. I'll blow something, young. What you mean by that? What you mean by that? Look, I gotta show my gamers, guys. Don't ruin it. Holy shit. All right. If you guys are ready, everybody, type news. And let's up right the fuck in. I do want to talk about instant suspensions, debuts, graduations, stuff like that. And we will move into, of course, our big stories for the day. So let's do it, chat. The news. The news is real. Let's do it, chat. By the way, if you've not seen some of these clips I've been putting out, they're so funny with Rusu. They're hilarious. Also, chat, you're welcome. You just got a boost to your lifespan, so you're welcome. That'll be 1 penny, please. Why is every second here joining chat about blowing? Next question. Next question. What's up, Layla? How are you? So first up, chat, I do want to talk about a potentially a wrongful takedown going on. So we're gonna go check in here with Keo. We collabed with Keo a long time ago in Smash, but Keo tweeting out, I'm doing this in the interest of all Twitch streamers and VTubers. Please post and repost, retweet. Twitch struck my account with a warning for user spam in my user profile. They removed the links to the socials in my about me, so they got hit with user spam. And of course, they said in your channel profile. I don't know exactly what that means, so let's keep reading here. Maybe they're talking about their links. Here's what I have linked: my Kick, my Blue Sky, my Twitter, my YouTube, my TikTok, my Throne, my PayPal, my Etsy shop. I have a tiny shop for 3D printing, and my merch store for VTuber merch. Is any of this forbidden? How does this qualify as spam? I don't see how any of those would actually. I scoured the community guidelines and the things listed under the infraction. They accuse me of listing like advertising my live stream and other chats. Whispers reportedly reporting people previously. I've never done any of these things. I've never done this. I appreciate it's a warning, but any of the links I listed actually forbidden. Because I can't find anything in TOS to say they are. So let me get this straight. You get a warning in your profile for user spam, but they say it's in your channel profile, but this is all you have listed. That doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, what? What are they talking about, chat? Another instance, chat. A fucking Twitch being stupid. Very, very stupid. We know what's worse, chat. Fifi has been bumped on Twitter. That is right, guys. First thing I hear from you, Kimi, where is Kofifi-chan? What the fuck, Twitter? If you click on Fifi's account, it has been temporarily unavailable because it violates the hateful profile policy. Kind of screams mass reporting to me, chat. Very, very crazy. So, hope Fifi gets her stuff back, but that's got to be mass reporting. There's no way. I've never seen anything hateful that Fifi has ever put out. Ever. Like, yeah, mass reporting cringe. Mass reporting cringe for sure. Very, very crazy. Another news, guys, let's talk about hiatuses and graduations, stuff like that. So first up, chat, I have one hiatus to talk about here, who is Sarah. Sarah tuning out. Firstly, I'd like to say thank you to all of my Sarah Moores for all your continued support for over 3.5 years. However, I will be going on a definite hiatus from July 6th. After this date, all memberships will be paused, all social media accounts will become inactive, and the exact date and time of my final stream will be announced soon. So I wish Sarah all of the best, guys. Of course, we're also going to talk about Carrot, aka Carrot Von Bun the Fourth, who is going on a streaming hiatus. I mean, you notice I may not be very active currently, despite making a comeback recently. So I'll be having a streaming hiatus starting June 31st until, I'm not sure actually, but let's see, somewhere around the end of the year, if time allows. As for a reason, I'm currently very busy. I'm working on some things important to me, and I want to focus on it without feeling guilty for the lack of streams. So they said they aren't going to be going anywhere, just kind of shifting their attentions, chat. So obviously wish them the best. We also have, of course, Yui going on hiatus as well, hiatus and health update. I hope the past months have shown you kindness. I'm sorry I have left abruptly and unable to return. I've had an esophageal tumor. It is more than likely non-cancerous. I'm waiting to get a biopsy an excise. So hope they're doing okay. That definitely sounds like something like very serious medically. So wish them all the best, chat. Yeah, like Phoebe's posts are just like this post if you like boobies. If you like boobies, type 1 in the comments. Like, that's all of her posts. You know what I mean? So like why are they gonna get problems about that? It's crazy. I don't get it. Yeah, I don't get that one, chat. I'm gonna take a sip of my tea, though. No, I didn't mean this, chat! I didn't mean this, chat! Oh my god, that's wild work! I didn't mean this, chat! What? Oh my god. That is not what I meant, chat! That is not what I meant, chat! Let me get a sip of my tea here. Goodness gracious. Also coming here from Tan is an important announcement. It's a hard announcement to make, but I've decided I'll be ceasing all online activity, for my mental health and personal growth. My only online interactions be purely just art commissions, done with payments on job searching, or the very regular and casual art streams. I don't want to say that I'm graduating as it feels wrong to say, and I'll still be around, maybe more of an indefinite hiatus, as Tan the artist brand. So, goodbye. Just see ya around. So wish Tan all the best, guys. Looks like they're going to be taking a little bit of a break, kind of dialing stuff down. I'm good, Peter. How are you? Of course, guys, wanted to let you know Ray is back. Ray came back on Sunday, so she was a little bit of a health hiatus, so I'll go give her some love, guys. Ray is incredible. She's so sweet. I'll definitely give her some love. She is back. She came back Sunday. Guys, let's talk about some graduations, and I do want to talk about a future graduation coming up. But first up, guys, here for VNU official is the graduation of Penelope Wiseman. That is very with heavy hearts. We announced the graduation of Penelope Wiseman. Her graduation should be on June 30th, 2025. Penelope, also known to all as Lofi, has expressed that she would like to focus on her personal life moving forward. We're sad to hear a decision. I understand this is the best direction for her. So, VNU has lost, I believe, if I remember the number is correct, take it with a grain of salt, chat, but I believe they have lost 7 talents since almost the new year, like almost in the past 6 months. They have lost a ton of talents, chat. So, I don't know what's going on with VNU behind the scenes. It doesn't seem very promising, but I believe it is 7 talents they have lost. I'll double check that number for you for Sunday, but yeah. So anyway, chat, of course, I'll be accepting everything with merch and fan letters through July 31st for that one. Very, very crazy on that. Another news, guys, we're also going to talk about Kit. Kit, aka Tanya, is graduating. Tuning out, will be graduating on the 19th of July. I don't think I could ever express in words how thankful I am for the support you show me throughout all of these years. I'm really happy we found each other, and hope we'll continue to smile and laugh wherever the future takes. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. So I was not very familiar with Tanya. I never got to take a look at their content, but it seems like they've been around for quite a while, several years, Chad. So give them some love. They'll be graduating, and that last stream is on the 19th of July. Oh, did Phoebe get her turn back? Wait, let me see. Let's go! We love it, chat. Let's fucking go! I already got it back. That's awesome. Yeah, it must have been like a mass reporting kind of thing. So, yeah, that was really, really random. So, glad they're back. Fifi is so sweet. And a couple of times I've talked to her, she's always so nice. She's always so kind. So, yay, let's go. Good news. Yeah, that was definitely mass report. And then it is, guys, honey.
2020-2025 has been
Oh,
a
it's been
wild
crazy.
ride in the tuber sphere, that's for sure. I hope for good things to happen to you and other tubers as well. Me
Thank
and
you,
chat
Frank.
love you all very much.
I appreciate that. I mean, look, with Fifi, like, the thing with Fifi is, like, she just, like, funny, haha, like, very, like, lewd, but it's never, like, hateful or anything like that, you know? So, kind of crazy she would get, even taken down, even for a little bit, but, thank you so much, Frank. I appreciate that. I think that I'm working on a lot of really cool projects. I'm about to start something that I've wanted to do for a really, really long time, as far as it goes to VTuber news. So I'm very, very excited to kind of get it started next week. I had to get some stuff kind of in place to do it. So, yeah, good things on the rise, a new model, all kinds of stuff. So it's gonna be a good year. I have a good feeling about it. So, of course, guys, Honey here, is of course her final thoughts for graduations. Saying goodbye to everybody who changed my life in ways I'm still trying to process, irreversibly, undeniably, and for the better. You stood by me and stayed through everything to calm the storm. You showed me real love, real community, real care. Feels like it. For that, I love you more than I can ever fully put into words. They're, of course, going to be uploading a graduation playlist for people to miss their voice, and their Twitter will be made private starting July 1st. So, forever your puppy girl. So wish Honey lots of love, guys. He was so cute. He was so cute. So, honestly, not going to be surprised when more insane stuff happens in the VTuber space. Oh, it's already going to happen this year. I can already feel it. So, yeah, we'll see. But I have a feeling later this year is going to continue to be crazy with news. But this year has just been crazy in general. So, yeah, guys, what I do want to talk about is an impending graduation
Just make
and some
sure
stuff
that
surrounding
new model
it.
doesn't come from Nano or Cinder will come for you.
Yeah, right. Imagine. So, guys, coming here from Nyana Banyanya, Nyana actually did release her official graduation notice. Our graduation is, of course, July 19th. And she went on to say, "Dear bros, since I began streaming in September 2023, I had so much fun getting to stream for all of you. Plus, I get to hang out with so many amazing VTubers, and I truly never forget any one of you. My 3D concert pool party will still be happening, and this was the past Saturday, June 14th. And I really hope every bro can come watch me and my friends perform. After that, I'll be streaming normally until July 19th, my last public goodbye. After that, I'll streaming on my YouTube members only on August. So then I will officially stop all streaming activity as Nyanya Binyanya in September. So this is kind of their exit plan, chat. Nyanya also went on to release 2 new songs, 2 new covers. Of course, first one is Lolly God Requiem. I feel like very fitting for her model as well. And of course, she released another one, which was the Mimu Kawa Nice Try. So I thought this was a fun cover for her as well. But now, as we read chat, you can see back on the 14th of June, she decided to do her 3D concert. Well, chat, unfortunately, things went very poorly for her during that event. And unfortunately, I'm going to explain to you why that was. But Anyana says, "Guys, I'm really sorry. There were unexpected tech issues.
Grab
And
your
I,
platform and come."
Yeah. And I had to only air 14 songs of the actual concert. It was really outside my control. I feel so bad. Supposed to be my proper concert collab before my last goodbye. I'm really sorry. I will have to rest tomorrow. I literally don't know what else to do but cry right now. I am so sorry." So it seems like I was not able to show off all of the songs. Now, I know that sucks. Don't get me wrong. I'm very sad for her that did happen. However, chat, apparently a lot of this was out of her control. And let me tell you why that was, chat. And here we go. Coming here from Mr. Dongo Dongo. Apparently, it turns out Nyanya's concert was so scuffed because of incompetent help that she paid good money for. She's really not happy about it. Poor girl. That is right, Chad. Apparently, she hired somebody to, of course, assist her with the concert, right? Well, during this, apparently, the person that was supposed to help her was not properly helping her and ruined part of the event. So let's read what Nyana have to say about everything, chat. And you know what? I'm gonna let Dirara take this one, okay? Dirara, why don't you tell us what Yana had to say?
Sorry chat, I'm going to be moving this to Saturday. I did everything on my end, the dances, got everyone's song mixed and paid for, including rush mixes from some girls that needed to be paid extra for because they were re-recorded multiple times.
Oh,
Everyone's
gotcha.
models done and outfit fitted, including the hosting vocals on time.
All right.
The problem was the technical applying the dances to the models. They didn't let me know it wasn't finished the same day of the concert, then let
Oh,
me know they
shit.
could do a rush project and it could be done by 9 p.m. yesterday. That's why I extended the stream to that time. Because
So
they
she-
had someone to
Yeah,
help
that makes
with
a lot
the
of
workflow.
sense.
I trusted them, but they failed again to give me a finished product by the time of stream.
That sucks, dude. I can totally understand why you'd be upset. It kind of seems like they just dropped the ball a little bit. You know what I mean, chat? That's what it sounds like to me. Nah, I thought it was sabotage.
I feel
No.
heartbroken and like my trust was broken twice. They also let me know they were having tech issues with the program, so maybe that contributed to the delay.
Yeah, maybe so.
However, I extended the deadline and willing to hire a third technician to help with the workload, and I won't stream this concert until they let me see all
Yeah,
the
it
files
makes a
done.
lot of sense. That just like that super sucks, dude, to have your concert like all set up and ready to go, and then just essentially just this it falls
I'm
short
sorry
because
for
of the
the
people
inconvenience. I
working on
trusted
it, not
everything was
properly
going to be done by
communicating.
the deadline since I started this project on March, but because the technician underestimated the amount of work to be done and lack of communication, I had no choice but
That
to air an
sucks.
unfinished concert rushed. I'm really sorry to disappoint you since it was supposed to be done on time correctly
it's
at
not
the
her
date I
fault,
had
though. You know,
scheduled it,
chat-
and it was supposed to be a special graduation concert. I hope you can come when things are done properly. I will keep you guys on the loop. Again, I'm really sorry. Woman bowing emoji. I will leave the technician as anonymous because I don't want anyone
Yeah,
to
we definitely don't
harass
want
them,
to
and
harass
I don't
them.
wish to a drama. I just want to be transparent with what happened with you guys. Woman
I mean, again,
bowing
we don't
emoji.
want to we don't want to go after anybody, but it definitely means that this person wasn't very professional by what it sounds like. Underestimated the work, lack of communication, and thus everything kind of got rushed. And of course, Niana was not able to air everything on time. So that is really sad, guys. I hate that. I do hope that he is able to air the future one and everything goes okay because of that. But still, just overall, chat, really, really sad situation all around for her. So, and of course, Niana says I won't be able to have my regular streams for a while due to emotional distress this has caused me. I can't be my happy, silly self on stream. I'll let you guys know when I feel ready to stream normal streams again. I might do some members-only stuff if I feel like it. So, guys, send her some love. Go check out her concerts. They're always absolutely incredible. The quality of them is, like, literally, like, no joke, chat. I say this with all seriousness. Might be better than Nijisanji. They're very, very good, chat. So, yeah, it sucks that it just wasn't ready when she was ready to, do a concert. I think this deadlines like that can be very, very stressful. So, another news, guys, let's get some congratulations going on for some new partners. And of course, guys, we have Spongy being holy moly after 2 years since I debuted and started streaming full time. We finally got partners. So, congratulations to them. Also, of course, Darling Mori. Darling Mori hitting that as well, getting that Twitch partner. I could never have done this without you. Thank you all so much. Also here, of course, we have Vampire Odessa saying, I've been keeping something from you all. I never announced a partner push. Yet I've been quietly grinding hard, striving for the scope. After almost 3 years, I finally hit Twitch partners. So congrats to them as well. Also, guys, coming here for Miffy, guys. Miffy also hitting Twitch partner as well. Oh my God, their model's so cute. Congrats to them. Thank you so much for effort. Also, guys, we have Lily Coop, who also got Twitch partner. Says, I'm officially Twitch partner after 2 years of streaming on Twitch. I finally got it. So congrats to them as well. And one more, of course, here coming from Moopy Buns. Moopy tweeting out here said, surprise! I can't express how grateful I am for everybody supporting me on my streaming journey. Purple is always my color. Twitch partner Moopy was meant to be. So congrats to all of these people who just recently hit Twitch partner chat. That is absolutely amazing. Again, it's so tough to get across that goal line. So give them a little bit of love and support, chat. So chat, I did miss a couple of model debuts. So let's talk about that. I'll tell you about some debuts. And then we're going to talk about what is going on with Nijisanji, chat. First up here, a little bit of a rebrand coming here for Sleepy Purin. Rebrand for Sleepy Purin coming up. In the 1-2, let's see. Well, I've been working hard behind the scenes here. Still a lot of work to be done. I made a decision to take the next 1 to 2 months off from streaming to fully prepare for this rebrand. So they are going to be doing something very different. So be on the lookout for that, chat. I'll let you know when that is. Also, in other news, guys, Nini just debuted their brand new model. Of course, Nini Amano. So Nini is a very big deal, very popular. And her new outfit looks incredible. What do you guys think about it? Yeah, super cute, super duper cute. I love her little wings, like for ears. Those are adorable. So, oh yeah, you like the big jacket. You might be a little biased. Of course, another news, chat. If you missed it as well, chat, Spite also put out her brand new model. I am the Ashen one, chat. That is right. Spite also put out her new model as well. If you missed a new 3D model debut, Turbo Pup Twerk Tuber at it again. And this was on Sunday. Definitely a little bit more of a cuter model. Bro, I don't know how Spite does this in 3D. It's crazy. But fantastic model, of course. Plenty of booty. So yeah, I missed that one. Totally go check it out, chat. We love Spite around here. Also, chat, Numi debuted her brand new model, outfit, I should say, as well. And here is a look at it. Very, very cute. I love the ripped shirt. What do you guys think of this one? Yeah, I don't know how she does that in 3D. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, even when I get in 3D, I can't get my booty to shake like that, you know? I'd probably, like, need, like, a certain physics. But here is Numi's brand new outfit, and it looks incredible, chat. But you know what's even crazier? A little bit of maybe some rumor mill hill going on, chat. Ariel saying something new is happening soon, so expect the unexpected. Now, chat, I have a question. Why is this an invitation, and why is it V Shoujo colors? I don't want to put on too much of the tinfoil hat, chat, but I don't know. Kind of seems a little bit of might be having a new V Shoujo member here. So, exactly. I mean, it's invitation. It's V Shoujo colors. I don't know, chat. Could be bait. We're gonna have to look out for this one, but I will tell you, I don't know. Ariel's very close with a lot of those members, so we will certainly take a look and see on this one. But I think you should look out for this, chat. I think you should look out for this one. It's Gold Kid is in Smash. Oh, totally. Hi, guys, do me a favor. Pull out. I'm not a base. I'm an art.
And I think to myself, damn. I wish I had the art/streaming skills of these tubers.
I'm an urn because there's ashes coming out of me because I'm dead after 200 days of subathon. I'm not a jar. Oh my god. Either way, I'm sure it's gonna be great for Ariel. She is fantastic. Actually, I am the Ashen one. Have you ever played Dark Souls 3? Guys, in other news, do me a favor, pull out your calendars. And let's talk about some DBs coming up. First up, chat.
Finally, I have found the elusive urn of Alara card. With this, my Alara deck is finally complete.
What is featured in the Alara deck, Kaiba? Yeah, tell me what's in the Alara deck, Kaiba. So, I will let you guys know, Kiyomi is doing a debut coming up on 2 days on the 20th, chat. Not really sure what is going on in this teaser, but a little bit of a silhouette. And that's going down at 5 p.m. PET. All right, that one down, chat. Also, really, really cool. Our good friend, Mim Cubis, the amazing Mim, this Saturday, June 21st. Looks like Mim is going to be going into 3D at 12 p.m. CDT. New 3D model merch drop and bombastic orange. Let's take a look here at their trailer, chat. I love Mim. The blue eyes gross and didn't. Yes, I summoned the best card in my deck. That's right, chat. Now that I pulled it, you'll never defeat me. The blue eyes gross and didn't in attack mode. Yeah, you have to play Urn of Alara. Urn of Alara. Let it sit on the field for 69 turns, and then you can summon the blue eyes gross and didn't. God damn it. So anyway, guys, there is Mim's 3D debut coming up very soon. Also, of course, we have Pashi as well doing their VTuber debut stream coming up on June 28th at 6 p.m. CST. 12-hour debut stream, games, and other cool things. What the fuck is that? Why are you looking at me that way? Urn of Ijara. Okay, we can keep it. We can keep it. Also, guys, we also have Belbasaria is debuting on just 3 days on the 21st of June at 4:30 p.m. AEST. And their model looks really cool. It's very stylized. Yeah, I really like that. What do y'all think? It almost reminds me of like a video game. I can't quite place like what it is, but I kind of like she's like loosely like related on Bulbasaur. That's pretty cool. I like that. And then finally, chat. Oh my god! No, don't burn the ashes down again! They've already been burned down once! No!
Forgo 100. Hey Blue Eyes Ernellara. I want to draw 2 cards and 1 monster card. It's Exodia.
Exodia!
Obliterate! Stream.
I'm an urn, thank you, because I am just ashes, chat. Oh my god. Let me close some of my tabs. I've learned my lesson, chat. Also, we're going to talk about an even bigger debut going on, and that is Doki Bird. Doki Bird, in just 2 days, is going to be debuting her beach episode at 5 p.m. PST. Let's take a look here at the trailer, chat. The beach Doki, let's go. Looks good. Looks good. Very exciting, Chad. So get ready for that. Coming up very, very soon in just a few days. And of course, I'll follow up with you guys on Sunday in case you missed that one. But I know everybody's going to go absolutely feral for that. So I'm already like, I'm already foaming at the mouth. The teaser definitely wanted me to tune in. Yeah, absolutely. So, chat. Let's dive over to a little bit of Nijisanji news and talk about some updates going on with that. So first up, chat, the Ninja World Tour has been announced. The 2025 Nijisanji World Tour, Singing in the Rainbow. And that is going to be taking place July 12th. And of course, you can check it all out right here. Of course, the performance is scheduled to last about 45 minutes. And the stage is, of course, going to be in the Shanghai National Exhibition Center, aka Billy World. So get excited for that one, chat. If you're a Nijisanji fan, maybe all 2 of you will be excited for that. But what I want to talk about, guys, is Remove for a second. And it seems like another Nijisanji graduation besides Twisty and maybe Aster is inevitable. And let's talk about Remove and their last stream that they recently had, basically implying that they will be graduating, chat. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
I know lots of you have been sending me messages through Soulbits. I just want to give you a little bit of reassurance.
Okay, that can be normal.
Don't be sad, okay? Don't be sad. No matter what's what's been happening around. It's one thing that I decided all on my own at the very start of the year. If you know, you know, sort of thing. You guys have noticed how
kind of seems like a loose, like implying that this has been something kind of in the works since the beginning of the year, maybe, you know, several months ago. And I think a lot of us have, are kind of scratching our heads, you know, hey, does this mean that you're trying to get up? Well, let's keep listening what she has to say, though.
I've been feeling all around like December, January. So please do not feel sad. Oof, indeed. Yeah, no, but don't feel sad. I'll be with you if you let me. I'll be with you no matter what. And I just want to make nice and happy memories with you and Athera and everybody else. I think my love will
What's
not
up, Red? How are you?
stop no matter what happens. And no matter what everybody else around us say. So no matter what happens, I'll always love you and I will always want to make new happy memories. I don't think I'll ever change, guys. You guys already know me. We've been together for 4 years. That's not gonna change. I feel no matter if I put my hair in ponytails, if I cut my hair short, if I leave my hair super long, it's still me, guys.
You're kind of getting the implications here, chat, you know. Oh, yeah, you know, even if my, everything about my model changes, you know, maybe I get longer hair, shorter hair, you know, it's still me. Yep.
Another one.
Nijisanji graduations.
Another one.
Seems to be implying some a future graduation chat. Now, maybe it's a little bit tinfoil hat. Take it with a grain of salt, but I think the implication is very clear. You know what I mean, chat? I think it's. I feel like Nijisanji is just not great. Mochi, I need to tell you this, sweetheart. That is the nicest thing anybody has ever said about Nijisanji ever. Nijisanji is not great. Bro, Nijisanji is fucking horrible, dude. Like, look at this Twisty situation. They offered her a settlement. If her words are true, she offered a settlement. Tried to pay her off to be quiet about Aster. Absolutely crazy. Speaking of, guys, let's talk about an update to the Twisty situation. Is everybody caught up on Twisty, or do you need a little reminder? Type 1 if you need a little reminder. Otherwise, I'm gonna hop right into it. Okay, we need a little reminder. So, in case you missed the news that is going on, by the way, chat, I have held off on my video just because things keep happening. So, I'm not going to record my video until a graduation is announced at this point. So, yeah, I'm waiting on that. But I will record a video on Twisty, I promise. I already have the script ready to go. I'm just waiting. So, thank you guys for your patience on that video. But, basically, to remind all of you, Twisty was outed in a leaked audio where she basically said racist, sexist, and transphobic remarks in this leaked audio. Now, she wanted to make an apology. In an apology, she said she's been trying to change. You know, this was her from a year ago. She's very sorry about it. And, you know, she wants to be better. She then released a video where she apologized to everybody even more, but also leaked a ton, and I mean a ton, chat, of information about her going on behind the scenes in Nijisanji. So she basically talked about stuff that happened with Aster. She talked about how Nijisanji dealt with this situation. Talked about how it made her feel. It was a lot of leaked information. She also revealed that Nijisanji tried to do a settlement with her, basically pay her off. She said no. She also decided to add a pin post to her video where she kind of like undermined a little bit of her apology. It was very weird. She like backtracked on certain stuff. It was kind of unnecessary, some of the stuff she added. Ultimately, she apologized for the things she said. Kind of mixed responses about her apology, right? I mean, I feel like if you say transphobic and racist stuff, I'm just pretty much done with you at that point. But, you know, some people are like, you deserve a second chance, so on and so forth, right? That's your prerogative, guys. You decide how you feel about that. I can't tell you how to feel about it. But in light of this video coming up, where Twisty decided to reveal a bunch of information, chat. First up, Twisty was removed from the Nijisanji talents page. That is right, she's gone. Twisty is not featured on here at all. Yeah, exactly, Tuxedo. It's just like, I think even Rev said this too. It was like, why did you include that? Like, it really wasn't needed. What's going on in video? Oh my goodness, you fucking gorgeous. Thank you, great. You're very sweet. How are you? Yes, she has been removed from the talent page, but even crazier, chat actually tweeted this out. Her YouTube channel, it's wiped, chat. It got literally just like straight up Thanos snapped. It is gone. Everything is gone out of here. Everything is privated or whatever. There's no content. Literally alumni overnight. Absolutely insane. Now, Rima actually was able to capture. Shout out to Rima. We love Rima. Rima was actually able to capture a bit of information here in Delulu's stream. So let's go take a look here at that chat where she said, "It's okay. I'm retiring soon. We don't need intros or outros. We will be ASMR only. Nothing matters but ASMR." So it seems like he's basically just like, he doesn't really care what happens with her Corpo account, or at least that's what's implied here, right, chat? And of course, if you go and look here at her Twitter account, it's private in chat. It is all wiped, absolutely wiped. So things are not looking really good for Twisty at this point, right? It looks like she is an inevitable graduation is coming, chat. That's what it seems like. Now, here's my gripe about this graduation, chat. If they're going to announce it, are they going to announce her graduation and ignore the Aster stuff? That is my question, chat. I think that there is no way that Nijisanji would do that, right? Right? They're probably gonna do that, chat, which is absolutely insane, but it is looking like your graduation is absolutely imminent, chat. Now, I have a question for all of you. This is more of an opinionated question, but in light of Twisty, in her other account, it's called Delulu. That's her, I guess, her PL, right? In light of all the information that came forth about Delulu and Twisty, do you believe that Twisty should start streaming immediately? Yes or no? It's your opinion, chat. You can say yes, you can say no, but in light of everything that's happened, do you think that Twisty needs to start streaming again immediately? Yeah, I think the termination's coming. Alright. Fuck no, up there. I didn't think they'd actually get rid of her before I asked her. No, but she needs money, no. So, like, my opinion is you just got outed about this horrible stuff, right? I think that you should be taking time to better yourself, step away from the scene, kind of do your stuff, better yourself, right? I think that's really, really important. Well, that's not really what happened, chat, because Delulu is already back in live again. Literally just chilling and drawing on her stream. I fundamentally disagree with this, chat. I just think that, especially with everything that came out, and especially you got outed for being transphobic and racist and all kinds of horrible stuff. You do not need to immediately stream. You need to take a step back and focus on yourself, Very, very crazy. So, and of course, we were saying, what is Niji going to do? Terminate her more after she really tried to give her a husband to protect a predator. But again, I feel like these are separate situations, right? But, when it comes to the Nijisanji stuff, he's basically like, fuck it. I don't give a shit anymore. What are you going to do? Ban me, right? So, she's streaming on, of course, her PL. So, again, for me, this is my opinion. I think this is a bad choice, but, it's her life. You do what she wants, right? And you guys can make your own call if you want to support her or not. Now, again, I think that what she said before is unacceptable, but that is up for you guys to decide personally whether you agree with that or not. So, anyway, That's right. He is back on streaming on her PL already, chat. So I don't know if she's going to be continuing to stream often or not. She probably just needs some money, you know, so probably what it boils down to. So we will see what goes on with Twisty, chat. But there is your update about that situation. So what's your thoughts? What do you think about this one, chat? I don't know. I mean, she's already said she's going to make incestuous lolly roleplay, so I don't know. Clearly, she wants to make that type of content. That is something she cares about. That's worse than the Cinder drama, that's for sure. Maybe able to get over the thing she said about her community. Yep, I agree with that, Mochi. I agree with that. I just think, like, with in spite of everything you said, dude, I know that not everybody wants, like, a stereotypical job. I'll be real, guys. Sometimes you gotta suck it up. Like, I hate to be like, well, suck it up and grow up and get a job, but, like, sometimes you have to, chat. I know that there's, like, physical reasons and health reasons you may not be able to, and that might be the case, right? But if that is not the case, guys, sometimes you have to just put your head down and work and do the hard stuff, you know? You know what I mean? So sometimes you just gotta get to do a lot of things you don't want to do. You know, like, it's part of growing up, you know? But again, I don't know if this has to do with health or anything like that. If that's the case, that's a different story. But guys, I mean, sometimes you gotta put your head down. You know what I mean? Like, and just grind it out. Like, it's part of life. Trust me, with the day that I became a VTuber and I started streaming, like, part-time, and remember, guys, I was not a content creator before any of this, right? I fucking, with all of my heart, more than anything in the world, loved VTubing and content creation. And all I could think about constantly, chat, was being full-time. But it took me 1.5 years. I put my head down. I did the work. I grinded. I worked my butt off. And I got to where I wanted to be. But I knew that I had to do that, right? I had to put my head down and suffer for almost 1 year. I worked full-time and content created almost full-time. I worked 40 hours a week. I streamed about 30 hours a week and all the content on top of that. So, you know, it was work, but you gotta put your head down sometimes. Now, I mean, I know she doesn't want a typical job. Maybe there's a reason for that. I don't know. But if there's not, dude, you gotta put your head down. You know what I mean? And I'm very proud of that. I will say that. That is one thing nobody can take away from me, you know? I got here by myself, and I'm proud of that. So, but putting in effort is hard. Well, guess what? Life's hard, bro. Life's hard. So there you go. There is the Twisty update, chat. I do believe that the graduation announcement is imminent. They're probably going to announce a termination, and if they do not address the Aster allegations, it's going to get bad, chat. For somebody that she's a victim. Lulu should stream. She's a victim. So Goth Running, I will say she is a victim of the Aster stuff, right? Absolutely agree with that. However, don't downplay what she said about people, right? She was racist. She was transphobic. She was sexist. Remember, she said some pretty horrible stuff. So don't downplay that. 2025 feels like a VTuber is either in drama or somehow connected to drama. It feels that way. I mean, if you can't put on the effort, that's a skill issue. Yep. Just a little bit. So just a little bit. But I mean, again, I think that she needs to take personal time. This is my opinion, right? I think she needs to take time away to work on herself. But the stuff Twisty said is separate from the Aster stuff. You can still say that they're both bad, right? But they really need to address the Aster stuff. If they don't, there is going to be hell to pay, chat. Everybody is going to lose their minds. You watch. It will be a huge, huge, huge craziness going on social media, chat. You watch. It's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. So we'll definitely keep you up to date. What's going on with that one, chat? Guys, let's move down here to a bit of a story about Pippa. Pipkin, Pippa, whichever order it's in. Pippa was actually featured recently on the news, but not in the way that you want to get featured on the news, chat. And that is because there was a crazy fan that went absolutely nuts. And unfortunately, guys, Pippa was tied to this situation. So I'm going to read this to you. Armed man arrested in Nashville's No Kings protest had long fascination with Nazis, mass murder, and more chat. Let's take a look.
Tonight, News Channel 5 investigates, uncovers disturbing new information about the man arrested Saturday at Nashville's No Kings protest. Good evening, I'm Jennifer Kraut.
And by the way, chat, remember, this is on News Channel 5. This is actual news, and Pippa was on it.
It turns out that man there to protest the protest has a long fascination with Nazis and mass murders. And now we've learned that he was already on the FBI's radar. Our chief investigative reporter, Phil Williams, has spent hours digging through this man's online profile. And Phil, this doesn't sound like an ordinary counter-protester.
Yeah, far from it. I was on the ground Saturday, and protesters kept telling me about this man dressed all in black with a "Don't
VTuber view IRL"
and a gun on his hip. If they had known what I've since discovered, they might have been even more concerned. Saturday's No Kings protest in downtown Nashville was a peaceful event, drawing thousands and thousands of people upset with the direction of the country. The only hiccup, the arrest of a 19-year-old Murfreesboro man.
And this is the person in question, chat. That's a person in question. So, again, I'm not here to discuss the No Kings protest. I want to talk about this guy here.
For disorderly conduct after a confrontation with protesters.
Yep, that's the
the
guy.
arrest warrant says Elijah Miller brandished a weapon during that confrontation. According to a
that's not
witness,
good.
no one was directly pointed at, but he was spitting at people. People started yelling at him, and he
I guess
pulled
he
it
came
out
from there
and
to Nashville.
stated he had a gun.
I don't know what the distance is for that.
For much of that time, Miller was live streaming, declaring on X that he was going to be, quote, counter-protesting these commies.
Again, chat, this person was live streaming. I think they had like a helmet, like a live cam. And of course, they said, I'm going to be streaming the No Kings protest today and counter-protesting these commies. Be sure to tune in. Bro, what the fuck?
Commie scum! No commie scum in America, mother.
Soon, he was in a sharp exchange with a No Kings protester who challenged him to show his face.
You are such a coward. Such a coward. Your mask off, you little man.
No, I'm not.
Little dictator.
No, I'm not. High.
And of course, chat, you can see here how he is continuing to, yeah, it speaks for itself.
Oh, you're so scary.
So who is Elijah Miller? In 2023,
Yeah, as you can see right there, chat, on a very small part of the clip.
From Murfreesboro police showed he had been reported missing by his family. At the time,
absolutely
he was
horrible.
described as autistic but highly functioning. A photo shared by a friend shows the moment he was taken into custody in Ohio, charged with possessing a weapon while under disability.
Big fucking Ohio, man. Oh, yeah. Big Ohio, yeah.
Yet there he was among the No Kings protesters with a semi-automatic
Not Ohio.
pistol strapped to his
Not
hip.
Ohio.
On his cap, he wore a dark enlightenment patch linked to a theory that calls for ending democracy.
I have no idea what that is, but what the fuck? Apparently means ending democracy.
His social media shows a fascination with Nazi imagery as well as mass murderers. For example, a horrific mass murder in Norway that left 77 people dead, including children at a youth camp.
Absolutely horrible.
Miller expressed admiration for the neo-Nazi who carried out the killings, calling
Absolutely
the
horrible.
victims 7.
Just a horrible, horrible person, chat.
As a highly
horrible, horrible
autistic
person.
We don't claim this asshole.
Insane.
7 race.
You're probably asking, how is Pippa involved in this? Well, I'm going to show you.
A white supremacist.
Yeah, by the way, Chad, that's it. Thank you for putting that on Nid. I was going to do that here in a bit. But as you can see here, of course, his Peep is also Kirsch as well. So let's continue to cover this.
Victims 77 race traders.
A white supremacist.
What's up, Hoo? How are you?
Engaged in an act of terrorism.
He also expressed admiration for the killer behind a mass shooting at a grocery store in Buffalo, New York. Another person said he, quote, was just trying to help the blacks get their numbers up and help them get a food desert, which made the killer a hero. Miller responded, indeed.
What the fuck?
And he was especially fond of the person.
God, dude, some people are just horrible.
Who murdered 51 Muslims at Christchurch,
Horrible.
New Zealand, seeming to imitate the shooter's style when he posted his, quote, scribbles on a new shotgun.
So chat, here is where we get into a bit of the problem here. So as you can see, this guy has a gun. I'm going to show you a little bit of a closer picture of this. But as you can see right here, chat, it says Pipkin Pippa. That is right. This person actually had scribbled on their gun in their name, Pipkin Pippa. That is right. You can see it right here. I'll blow it up for you just a little bit more. You can see right there. So here's what sucks, chat. Obviously, you know, Pippa does not believe in these types of things, right? Pippa would never condone this type of behavior, right? But unfortunately, I'm sure that there are people in bad taste or in bad faith, that are trying to, of course, use this as a weapon against Pippa and say, oh, well, Pippa has these types of fans, blah, 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 blah. You can see what path I'm laying down for you, right, chat? You can see what I'm putting down, right? And unfortunately, I'm sure, as you know, Pippa would never, ever in a million years say that this type of behavior is okay. This just makes her look bad, even though she did absolutely nothing wrong. You know what I mean? Yeah, very, very crazy. Let's continue looking at the video, chat.
Among them, this inscription, "This machine kills
That's like
commies."
defamation.
Someone responded, "Drop your Twitch," meaning a live stream video. "We will be watching." Miller answered, "Need to get a helmet and GoPro first."
It's literally defamation. Yeah, I've never watched her and don't blame her for this, but I'm surely not watching her now. But why is that uncanny? But why is that? Can you explain that? Almost every fan base has at least one person who's psycho, right? Exactly. Like, this person is absolutely crazy and insane, right, chat? I don't want you to take with this person's actions and have them represent who Pippa is, because that's not the case, right? Literally, it's just getting dragged down by these crazy people.
I'm just gonna say it, and I know y'all
Exactly.
are thinking it. This boy ain't right.
This boy, right? Pippa's unhinged, but she would never, ever, want this type of stuff to happen, right? She would never, be okay with this kind of things happening, right? She would never support this type of behavior. Yeah, Pippa literally is not involved in this at all. It's just some crazy person slapped her name onto his gun. Anyway, let's continue.
Communist scum, mother.
Among his other posts, Miller declared last July, "No more running from me, Reapers calling my name." In December, he posted, "Things are about to happen."
And here is the problem, chat. As you can see, this picture has a huge picture of Pippa next to the Democracy book and a handgun as well. So, and this was back, of course, in December. So, absolutely crazy, chat. Absolutely crazy. You're literally dragging down Pippa by involving their face and name into this situation, you know? Like, she has nothing to do with it. But bad actors and people in bad faith are going to try to associate with her, and that's really sad.
The photo included a handgun and the book, "Democracy, the God That Failed." And images posted by Miller himself showed that Murfreesboro police visited his home in April after someone in Turkey alerted them about Miller's online activity.
Pippa will need to address this now to clear her name. Why?
Yeah, I could have sworn that.
I mean, I'm
Pip
sure
had
Pippa
neatly
will
walked
address
away
it,
from
but
the too edgy for you
it's not
type
her
stuffs.
fault. Neely walked away from the too edgy. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Like, I think that I'm sure Pippa is going to talk about it. You know what I mean? But it has nothing to do with it. You know, it's not her fault. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like she ever supported this or wanted anybody to do this or supports this type of behavior. This is a crazy person that decided to use her name and her face as a way to essentially just, like, I don't know, maybe push his propaganda. I don't know. I don't know, right? I'm not that person, but they literally involved Pippa in a way that I know that she would never want or support. You know what I mean? And now we're getting into the argument where, oh, well, yeah, you have to police everybody that's your fans and stuff. Guys, there are people that are unhinged like this person that you would never want in your community at all anyway, right? I doubt that Pippa would ever want this person in their community. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm sure she feels stressed and bad about it. I'm sure she feels like it puts a negative image on her, even though She didn't do anything. Yeah, it's literally impossible to police your fans. You get exactly. And I feel like that's a constant thing that I see from a lot of these Vice articles, right? Why are you not policing your fans? These are the fans that you have. You know what I mean? And I'm like, look, we can only create a space that we uphold, right? We say, hey, this is my space. These are the things that we believe in. These are the things that we want to uphold. And we can, if people do shitty stuff, we can kick them out, right? But it's literally impossible to police everybody, especially we can't police them before they do something wrong. You know what I mean? Really doesn't have to address anything. Does every celeb have to, some PR with a crazy person says some of your name? Very true. I think that she will, which apparently she already has, but does she have to? No. Should she? It probably wouldn't hurt, right? She doesn't have to do anything, though. Yeah, you just can't place everybody. Yeah, I feel bad for her as well. It just, again, I feel like it causes a lot of problems for her, you know what I mean?
In every urn I see. Kekna, but for real, it's sad that there's unhinged people in the community that does this kind of stuff.
You know, I can sit here and preach all day that I don't accept racist and bigotry and transphobia. But there might be somebody that watches me that is transphobic. I can tell you, I think you're wrong. I don't want you in my community. But I can't stop you from tuning in unless you do something wrong. And then I can, of course, enact some type of, protection for my community, right? But I can sit here and preach all day, but I can't police you unless you do something wrong. I can't reach into your mind. It's that people don't use common sense understand that's nothing to do with Pippa, yeah. And I see people in chat saying oh, Pippa has to address this. Well, I think Pippa should address it, and that's my opinion, right? If I was in Pippa's situation, I would say something about, look, let's just get it out. This person is crazy. Obviously, I don't support that stuff. You guys already know that. But I just want to speak about it because, it clears things up. But they don't have to speak about it. It's just some crazy person, chat.
One photo shows officers inspecting a weapon in his bedroom, but he would later post an image of a gun with a right-wing manifesto saying the attention of him being busted had made him popular.
What the fuck, dude? She really shouldn't. Well, and again, everybody might have a different opinion on that, and that's okay, right? That's totally okay. We would all treat this situation maybe differently when we were Pippa. And guess what, chat? I'm going to tell you something. Are you ready for this? It's okay to disagree on that fact. That's okay. That's what makes us humans. We might treat this situation differently, and that's okay. What we can all agree to is this guy is fucking nuts. Can we at least agree to that? I think that's yeah, there's no disputing that.
Man, I'm not gonna be violent. I'm like your people. I'm not gonna be violent. I'm like your people, man.
Well, Miller told
maybe it's
other
stressful. Maybe she doesn't
protesters
want to
he had no
address it.
plans to be violent. His online history suggests he's given people plenty of reason to be concerned.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Now, over the weekend, I
I'd
reached
say
out
so.
to Mr. Miller through his X account, and he declined to comment. But tonight, Metro Police tell me that they have had 2 interactions with him. On April 2nd, he reported 2 firearms had been stolen. It turns out his mother had simply hidden them. The next day, officers were back at the house after getting a report from the FBI Joint Terrorism Task Force about his online activities. That time, his mother let them take a shotgun and a handgun along with ammunition. Those are still in police custody.
But no arrests from that incident.
That's right. Murfreesboro police say they don't have any actual threats, but the investigation is continuing.
Oh, what?
Some of those posts are chilling.
Absolutely.
All right, Phil, I know you'll stay on top of this. Thank you.
There you go, chat. There is Pippa involved in a situation that he never wanted to be involved in. So again, chat, let's go kind of take a look here at what is followed up from this situation. And first up, of course, is Pastor Boy Wake Up Dead Man had a picture here, said, yeah, don't do this if you're a fan of a creator. Makes you look really fucking stupid, and more importantly, it drags down their image. I agree with this. 100%. Agree with that. Also, Core, I think Midas put it in a good way here as well. Saying hot take, but everybody who blames Pippa for this is a piece of shit. I mean, they need to know that Pippa's not a fault, right? But it's up to the audience to use critical thinking skills to not make brash choices content creators they care about and it thinks no matter how you interpret their messages. I've seen lots of course, it's a Pippa fan. And like, nah, y'all are sick for that. Only time a creator should be held responsible for something like this is if she actively planned this with a gun or told her audience step-by-step instructions for what to do at that rally that day. Again, this is like the subscribe to PewDiePie guy. And again, it's more like Pippa didn't ever endorse this type of behavior, wanted that type of stuff. So I don't know how you can see the blame on Pippa in this situation, you know? Like, and again, if you're a person like this, why would you do that? Because that does just drag down their image. Not that this person was 100% anyway, but this is logically sound. She's right, yeah. Yeah, that person is a weirdo for sure. So, anyway, chat, out of all of this, there is a bit of a follow-up to this even more. Just even talk about, 2025 barely halfway done, holy crap, but we've had all of this stuff go down this year already. I know we've talked about this year being pretty crazy, chat. This is what's happened already this year. So in light of everything, chat, of course, there's somebody that had to weigh in on this situation. And that is right, guys. Anna Valens decided to make another Vice article about this stuff about Pippa here. Now, I have not read this yet, chat. I quickly perused through it. I don't know if this is a hit piece or what, chat. Let's just kind of take a little read here and see what they have to say. So, your mom and dad know what a VTuber is. Thanks to this arrest, maybe, sort of. It's not Pipkin Pippa's fault. Okay. I mean, if this is the title right here, maybe this isn't gonna be so bad, chat. Yeah, maybe this isn't gonna be so bad. Okay. Before I reported on VTubing for Vice, I reported on it for the Mary Sue. One of my very first VTuber shoutouts in the press was an article about the coffin of Andy and Lele. Back in 2023, I gushed about my favorite Let's Play for the game, performed by a talented VTuber who turned me into a diehard Nimble fan. In my mind, Ashley Graves is synonymous with this VTuber's performance of her. If you want, so call a voice acting the best way to enjoy this VTuber's playthrough, okay? His acting skills I fall in love with. A popular rabbit-themed VTuber named Pipkin Pippa. And by that time I've uttered the words Pipkin Pippa, I'm gonna state the magic spell that protects you from the internet. Following article which reflects facts reported by other news outlets is based entirely on my own personal opinion as a VTuber fan. Okay. I first learned about Pippa and her edgy sense of humor all the way back in 2022 when my Valorant friends were showing Pippa clips and highlight reels of me. Such as this viral post from 2024. Let's click on it. Oh, yeah. I know this one.
You think it's your child, and then she has a miscarriage, and then you find out later that you weren't the father anyways.
The very edgy era of Pippa. Or clips from her playthrough of Class of 9. One of our favorite games, or the duality of Pipkin Pippa. YouTube video, which basically captures Pippa in a nutshell. And ironically, during one of the darkest moments of my life, Pippa's explanation of why you shouldn't take your own life spoke to me. You're right, Pippa. I'm actually stupid. I wouldn't say I'm a Pippa fan. I respect talent when I see it. I happen to think Pippa is very talented, okay? Pippa, to be clear, has a very edgy sense of humor. That's very true. So much so she has even had a controversy section on Know Your Meme. I don't know if I know this one. Oh, okay. It's just on Know Your Meme. Gotcha. While she's not a political VTuber, her content is definitely popular with many right-wing VTuber fans. That said, she's also popular with people who aren't right-wing. Okay, so she's just a regular VTuber. And she's popular with people who literally don't care about politics. And nature some of her sense of humor. There are 1,000 opinions on Pippa across VTubing. So, okay. Fine, I don't agree with everything Pippa does. I absolutely think she's gone too far with some of her jokes in the past. Sure, but Pippa is the VTuber equivalent of a shock jock. Others have tried to claim that title, but as Pippa is the true shock jock of VTubing, that's what she sets out to do, and that's who she is. And to that end, there's a difference between having right-wing fans and being a far right-wing VTuber spreading malicious beliefs. Sure, that's fair. I personally believe that distinction matters. Some right-wing VTubers make me afraid, but not Pippa. She just makes me laugh. The jab, bro. The jab. Bro, Anna just had to fit it in. Just had to fit it in. Let's keep going. So now that we all know about Pippa, imagine my surprise when I open up Twitter and Blue Sky and saw Face Connects poster child getting back at me because a Pippa fan was arrested. That's right, someone went to protest, got arrested. Now Pippa's face is all over the local news. So before we go any further, if you live in the Nashville area, your parents have ever commented on that cartoon rabbit girl who screams a lot in your phone, I want to have a frank conversation with them before they start asking you to hand over your iPhone. Right-wing VTuber is someone you're not supposed to write about anymore, unless you want to get advice soon. Well, they technically didn't. They just heavily implied, but I think we all know. Honey, is it the rabbit girl you like from your animes? And of course, they go on to talk about News Channel 5, covering what happened in the news segment. The local news studio read from the teen's arrest warrant. Per the warrant, the arrested teen brandished a weapon during a planned protest. When yelling and arguing at City, stated that he had a gun. Going on to talk about exactly what was said in the video we just watched, right, chat? Both videos discuss the teen's long fascination with Nazis and mass murder by highlighting his Twitter account. In between various screen grabs from the poster's social media, there she is. As we saw in this, and of course the other picture as well, Pippa suddenly appears staring right back at the view room. In a post caption, things are about to happen. Miller posed Pippa alongside a revolver in a book labeled Democracy, the God That Failed. According to Mrs. Institute's Connor Mortal, the book lays out the case that private ownership of government monarchy is preferable to the democratic government that we are all familiar with today. Oh, God, I was wondering what that was about. Interesting. Okay. Additionally, according to social media posts, looked into the arrested teen social media, inscription, Pipkin Pippa was scratched into the shotgun owned by Miller, right? So don't do this if you're a fan of a creator. Pippa's appearance in news coverage around a political arrest obviously turned some heads to VTubing. Over on Twitter, one user shared a screen grab from the news report with a shotgun inscribed Pipkin Pippa, warning, don't do this if you're a fan of a creator, as it drags under image of one we just looked at. That's funny, we had the same one. Another suggests Pippa's my moment. The other one we just looked at, referencing the Christ Church mass shooter, who said subscribe to PewDiePie's meme on live stream before carrying out the mass shooting. A third poster did the news report Pippa's image and responded the exact same way I did our round. It's not real. Oh my God. LMAO, what the fuck? Oh, this one right here. Yes, it's not real. Oh my God, what the fuck? There it is right there. On what Twitter seems bewildered, Blue Sky was angered. In a viral Blue Sky post, one user shared the Pippa revolver and shotgun images, noting it was what happens when you appeal to the alt-right crowds under the guise of it's just a joke. Another found Miller's status as Pippa fan completely unsurprising. A third simply concluded it was only a matter of time. What happens when you appeal to the alt-right crowds under the guise of it's just a joke? But like, did Pippa ever even like remotely do this? I don't think so. You know what I mean? Blue Sky users following Pippa's news appearance almost universally believe Miller was reflective of Pippa's fan base, but this sentiment wasn't continued to Blue Sky. On Twitter, some came to the same conclusion, suggesting that Pippa's community deserves scrutiny. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, so this person clearly saying like, you know, the Pippa fans all believe in this. Understand that somebody could write responsible for the action of their entire fan base, but it's not just a coincidence that it was Pippa and not a different VTuber. Willingly or not, she is cultivating this type of audience. Look at the replies. What? I don't think it's a specific joke she made, but I don't believe that's the point the author is making. Gotcha. I mean, like, does Pippa, like, I've never known Pippa's content to ever, like, appeal to the, like, far right wing or condone this type of behavior or anything like that. A mod on the subreddit also described this circumstance as a cautionary tale and indulging potentially deranged fans. I think there is a point where, like, your community, maybe they're a little bit much, right? Or they are kind of like extra. In which case, I mean, your actions really cultivate the community that you make, right, chat? Your actions of what you say and do and things you support and don't support, etc., right? But, like, again, how can you realistically police every single person ever, right? You know what I mean? Like, I think this causes a violent video game, causes violence. But VTuber flavored when Redditor asked in the post comments. Lively discussion followed. Yeah, I think that's a good point. It's like, oh, you play violent video games, it causes violence, you know? You really want to explain this to your mom and dad? Regardless how you feel about Pippa, her fan base in a bizarre way VTubing being disintersected with larger American politics. I'd like to point out readers back to my June 3rd article. This one, in that piece revealed VTuber topic searches for the past 12 months peaked on Google during this Cinder controversy. Also warned that VTubers can leave a positive impact on the world around us, or that positive influence can be overshadowed by major VTubers get involved in petty drama and unpopular political beefs. Whether you believe Miller's Pippa connection is a black swan event or something worth investigation, I think that we can all agree. The habit of Miller is very bad for VTubing. It certainly overshadows a lot of the good happening in this space right now. Here's the thing, chat. When you're a really, really big creator, right? Unfortunately, or even if you're a small creator, it doesn't matter, right? Bad people are going to inevitably involve themselves in an association with you, right? Now, you can obviously excommunicado them. You can speak about how I don't want that type of behavior in my community, etc. But you literally cannot stop them from doing these types of things, right? It's unfortunate. And, you know, there's a little bit of obligation to speak up so those things don't happen, right? But you realistically cannot police everybody. Do not do a certain thing, right? You're not there with them. Look, Pippa isn't responsible for some far-right teenager waving a gun around. She didn't tell that kid to get aggro at a No Kings protest in Nashville, nor did she tell them to arm herself and scotch a name Pipkin Pippa and a shotgun and read a popular book with Curtis Yarvin. Yes, Pippa's sense of humor is edgy, but she's no pundit. She's a shock jock. She's not preaching political talking points directly to her audience. Wow. I gotta be real, chat. This is actually, reading this doesn't come across as a hit piece. She literally says, like, Pippa's not responsible. And it goes by she, her, right? And it's saying right here that Pippa's not responsible. This is definitely not the take I was expecting. I'm gonna be real. I thought this was gonna be a completely different direction, but I mean, we gotta be fair. Think about she, her. Okay, that's all I care about. I mean, they're fair about it here. You know what I mean? Like, they're saying Pippa is irresponsible. I would agree with that. Let's keep reading. I want to reiterate this. This is the outside world's first impression of VTubing. Not a great look. Yeah, fuck the normies. They don't get it. We're not all like that. I agree. But sponsors, businesses, academics, all going to start asking what's to do with this VTubing thing anyway. Why is there so much controversy around it in politics? That's not a question you want to ask as it comes with risk. Risk like decreasing sponsorship spending. Risk like businesses deeming your industry unstable and prone to political extreme views. Takes one bad event to damage a budding industry. I mean, it's kind of, again, it's just like, unfortunately, it's a bad association that obviously Pippa has no part in it, right? But maybe it reflects poorly. Maybe. I mean, I think it's a different conversation. We can put that up on the shelf. Maybe that's a different conversation. Maybe this is true. I don't know, though. I would need a little bit of proof to go along with that, you know? Now, it's a good opportunity to look around the VTubing space at large and ask, well, what's going on here? What's up? Because I don't think the problem is Pippa. She's just a comedian, but the industry around Pippa, well, that thing allows bad actors hanging out fan bases and communities and conventions across the industry. That happens with anybody, though. You know what I mean? Like, this happens. This happens everywhere. Trust me, the weirdos are going to keep popping up with other Oshi's names scribbled on their own rifles or whatever, I'm sure. I hate to say it, chat, but crazy people are crazy, you know? Like, this could happen with anybody. They could have etched my name on there because they watch my stuff, right? It could unfortunately happen to anybody. If that doesn't convince you, well, do you really want to have the awkward conversation, mom and dad, about Yoshi and the news? Yeah, probably not. So I think honestly, chat, reading through this, I think we all, I can echo this sentiment for everybody. I'm a little shocked. This was not the hit piece, and this was not really the hit piece that I was expecting it was going to be in the first place. Right? It just kind of was like, yeah, Pippa didn't do anything wrong, and you know, asking a few questions, and that's kind of it. You know, like, yeah, I think that this kind of sums it up. What's your thoughts about this one, chat? Definitely not what I was expecting. Yeah, definitely not what I was expecting. Yeah, Pippa definitely does not deserve to have that association on her, you know? Yeah, I mean, I think the offhand comment was clearly towards Kirsch, but he didn't say my name. So, to be fair, to play devil's advocate, he didn't say your name, so, you know what I mean? It's gonna happen to any fan base. Right, exactly. Because people are crazy, you can't blame the VTubers that unfortunately are drawn into it. I agree with that, Evan. To be fair, chat, in the past articles, all we can do with Anna is judge her based on her articles, right? And the things that she says, right? Obviously the things that Anna has done in the past, they weren't it. But if we get more stuff like this, okay, I'm down for more stuff like this. I think this article it's fine. I think this is, not bad. It actually says, like, you know, hey, Pippa is not responsible for this kind of stuff. You know, I think that's a good thing as well. Felt like Kirsten also didn't like the piece on her, sure. It was very poorly written. You know what I mean? That's my gripe with that whole article. It's just poorly written. It cited some really bad stuff in it that literally tied to absolutely nothing. It referenced, like, a Redditor, like, in her comments, like, come on, if you're gonna prove something, like, prove it, you know? This wasn't bad. This wasn't bad. And I think it kind of reiterates my thoughts as well. But didn't really do anything on this. So, ultimately, chat, what's your thoughts about this Pippa situation? Here, wrap it up for me. Pippa is not at fault here. Obviously, it's probably a very uncomfortable situation from her. She might speak on it in the future, just like, hey, obviously, you know, people like this are crazy. I don't support them. People should not be doing that type of stuff, and I would say that's where I would call it, chat. You know what I mean? Actually, there's some references outside of a couple Twitter and Reddit posts, exactly. That was my big gripe with it as well, so, you know, as cool as I think, no! What's up, Luce, over you? So, there you go, guys. There is the Pippa situation. Crazy, chat. Absolutely crazy that he was in this news like this. And of course, crazy that this person, you know, tied her to this whole situation. If you're a fan of somebody, chat, don't do that. Don't do that. I feel bad for Pippa, me too. Very, very crazy. Unfortunately, chat, there are unhinged fans that do unhinged stuff. All we can do is just denounce that type of behavior, right? I feel like that's the best we can do is just say, hey, we don't support that kind of stuff. But I feel like if you watch a VTuber and you know a VTuber for what they are, I feel like you already know that through their actions and the things they've already said in the past. It pretty much stands on its own, right? Like, if there was some person and a hypothetical that came out on Twitter and said all this transphobic stuff, and then in a picture of the stuff they said, that one of my plushies, right? I have said multiple times that I do not allow that in my community, right? But I think the best that we can do is just denounce that behavior, and that's really it, you know? But it's hard to denounce a behavior if you've already spoken on it, and something that, a specific behavior like this comes forth. So, like, how can you denounce behavior of, don't scribble my name on a gun unless it actually happens, you know? Like, it's so specific in such a awful situation. How would you ever denounce that in particular, you know? Yeah, I'm very glad they got arrested. They obviously need some help. They definitely need some help. All right, guys, let's get back up and let's talk about a little bit of Corpo of VTuber news. I do want to talk about some Hololive stuff, and I got a little bit of happier news for all of you today. So let's go watch the latest hologram. I'll be a little bit more happy, guys. This one is called You. Patient, bro. That was good. That was good. Let's go. Wow, that was awesome. Let's go Holo. Cooking out here with some horror. That was good. That was good. Well, there you go, chat. Here is the newest hologram. In other news as well, guys, we have a big music garden event that recently happened. And that was, of course, here for Akane Louis and their birthday that happened back on the 11th. A really cool concert event that they had. But what was really, really cool about this stuff here, I'm going to talk about here for a sec. No, it got dinged out, fuck. So anyway, guys, Takumi Rui actually was announced as the Code Geass series promotion ambassador. That is right. So I told you guys there was something going on. Well, that is right. Takumi was actually appointed as a Code Geass ambassador, and they actually announced this during their birthday live, which is crazy. I think that's so cool. I think that's so cool. And of course, you can see here in the pictures them showing off some stuff. And officially a Code Geass ambassador. So looks like they're cooking out here, chat. Holo's always cooking. In other news, guys, Raiden was actually a guest lecturer at the Kyoto University class. That is right. She actually did a special lecture on media culture studies at Kyoto University. So look at this, chat. People are learning from VTubers. This is so fucking cool. At Kyoto University. Literally showing up and talking about things. That's amazing. So huge W here for Raiden. And of course, everybody that got to attend that as well. That's awesome. That's so cool. In other news as well, guys, Advent, of course, is in Taiwan. That is right. So let's go take a look here at a little bit of the Advent promo that's been happening in Taiwan. Very, very cute. Hello English Advent, of course. You guys know and love them all, but they did get a Taiwanese advert, which I think is super cool. Oh, thank you, Jay. You're sweet. I appreciate you. Very, very cool stuff, chat. Very, very cool stuff. Speaking of big cool in the Hololive collabs, we also have, of course, the Shishiro Taiwan and Hololive Advent collaboration was just announced. And of course, they have some specialized merchandise for that. Let me scroll down here. So they have these as well. Some cute stuff going on here. Some standees. All kinds of stuff going down. Chat buttons, etc. So that was not just, coinky that happened. They have, of course, all this new special merchandise. Keychains. Super cute as well. So, what's up, Mimic? How are you? So grab this while you can. You can pre-order all of that if you want to, chat. Also, so we have a big meet and greet, of course, coming up with Gigi and Cecilia. They're going to be doing a big meet and greet coming up. And this one is going to be ARV in Vancouver. It is a lottery entry system. So if you want to go check that out at the Vancouver Anime Ref, you can sign up to get one of those tickets, chat. So hopefully you get to meet them. Now, chat, I have a question for you. Well, I know it seems irrelevant, but trust me. Do any of you watch wrestling, specifically WWE? Is anybody here a WWE fan? I don't watch WWE, but a few of you. So you guys probably know Mick Foley. Does anybody know who I'm talking about? Mick Foley is apparently a very, very big wrestler, very well known. I don't know if he's retired now, but he's a pretty big deal. Pretty big deal, right? Well, chat, what if I told you that we have now the Mick Foley and Hololive crossover? Well, that is right, guys, because Kaylee hired Mick Foley to roast her, chat. Let's go take a look. Yes, this is real.
In the trailer,
this is real.
There will be a special greeting from the legend himself. Are you ready for
this is real.
Greeting from
This is crazy, bro.
legend himself.
Hello, Pimalu. Hey, this is no figment of your imagination.
This is
It's a
crazy.
hardcore
To
legend.
see this going
Mick
down is
Foley,
crazy.
letting you know how much I really respect what you're doing. Now,
Bro, this is one.
I'm supposed to roast you guys, but
But can I hire the roast chat
my
too?
heart isn't in roasting people. But oh, it is. Okay, can yours? Okay, I know someone who can. Okay, hold on a second. Ready? Yeah. I hope you bought your sunscreen because this is going to be a sick burn on Mankind, 3-time WWE champion, survivor of matches and thumbtacks and
Bro, this
barbed
is
wire
insane.
fire, survivor of a massive fall off of a steel
Cameo's so
structure known
great
as
sometimes, bro. I would die for anybody from Elden Ring to speak one word to me. I would cry.
hell in a cell. I do respect your dedication, but you need to do me a favor and go outside sometimes. If you put that same type.
That's right, baby. Are you ready for this one, chat? It's 2025. Hell in a Cell. Me versus chat. Roasting you down to cinders. That's grass, bro. Got him with a classic.
Effort into the real world that you put into being part of the Pimalo, oh, you'd be the most successful.
That's pretty
people
cool, right?
On Earth.
Joanne?
That's right. That's right. Go outside. Get up. Go outside. Meet real people.
What's up, right?
Also
For you?
my friend, Mr. Sacco. He's gonna get you. Have a nice day.
Bro, that's crazy. So there you go, chat. The ultimate crossover you never knew you needed. That's really cool, though. That's really cool. Just like randomly getting fucking Mick Foley to come into roast chat. I love that. So big congrats, of course, to Kelly and Mick Foley. That was awesome. In other news, guys, why did it just bring up PUBG Mobile? I wonder why that is. Well, guess what, chat? Yeah, that is right. We have a PUBG and Hololive crossover. What the fuck, bro? Here you go. Here you go, chat. Miko is crossing over into PUBG Mobile. I'm doing good. How are you? This is an insane collab, bro. This is an insane collab. Absolutely crazy. Me. Oh my god. Just shoot him in the back. This crossover, though, think about this. Think about this, chat. PUBG is collabing with Hololive, bro. Apparently, it's like a special skin, sound packs, stuff like that as well. So, there you go, chat. Hi, Beer. How are you? Did you come to say hi to us? Hi, Beer. Good morning. Maybe it's afternoon. No, it's almost afternoon. Everybody say hi to Beer. Are you sad? Are you sad? He's sad he is gone. It's just me and you, Beer. You and your mama. Alright, go lay down, puppy. Yeah, I'm sure she's very sad that A is gone. I mean, A is normally gone at this time anyway, but she's at work, but she's probably sad. So, really cool collaboration coming from Hololive there, chat. In other news as well, I do want to just briefly tell you about the Hollow Earth update, chat. Hollow Earth is kind of the Hollow proprietary kind of metaverse per se, but they've now added a bunch of talent distant functions, new items, color boxes, and more. So basically, talents can enter as themselves into the Hololive metaverse, chat. So Hollow Earth is pretty cool. They are continuing to kind of update it. And of course, you can dress up your avatar in all kinds of Hololive specific merch, so on and so forth. So definitely go check it out if you get a little bit of time. I believe it's in beta still. So go check it out sometime. It's kind of neat. Yeah, it's kind of neat. In other news as well, guys, they have a huge announcement here from Hololive, and that is their brand new concert, All for One. This is Hololive's English third concert. Of course, this concert is coming to New York. That's right, to the Radio City Music Hall. That's crazy, dude. It's going to be going down August 23rd and 24th. This is a big one, chat. Big one. I mean, these are the past ones. They look incredible. Yeah, this looks incredible. That's a famous venue, you know, chat? Amazing to even get the opportunity to even go there, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's like, again, that's a famous venue, chat. So the first date is August 23rd, and the second date is August 24th, so they will be there, I think, that whole weekend. I think that falls on a weekend. Yep, that's true. Very cool, chat. So, of course, I believe tickets are not quite available. Let me double check that. Of your new ticket sales date is confirmed. They go on sale in 3 days at 10 a.m. EDT. First come, first serve. So, chat, if you want to grab these, you better be stalking this website. Of course, here is the seat map as well, chat. So, yeah, get ready for that one. Last week in August, thank you. So, there you go, chat. If you want to try to get some tickets, there you go. Yeah, literally gonna sign to the website. It's like, it's gone. And it's gone. In other news, guys, Justice, Hololive Justice, of course, is getting their 3D. Of course, ERB, Gigi, Cecilia, and Ora are all going to be getting their 3D models coming up in August. August 1st, August 2nd, August 8th, August 9th, and then a big collab on August 16th. So I will let you know when that goes down. We'll have plenty to talk about there. That's going to be awesome. That'll be really great. Yeah, in just 9 days, it's their year. And of course, they are going to be celebrating that in just 2 days on June 20th for their 1-year celebration of Hololive Justice. That's crazy, dude. I feel like we were just talking about them. How time flies. Absolutely crazy. And then it is, guys, Iris and Vite Ramen are doing a bit of a collab. They've been releasing videos almost every single day talking about this collab. I'm not going to watch the full thing, but I will let you know when we hear more about this as well. So that's right, the Iris and Vite collab is coming very soon. So I'll let you know when we get a flavor announcement on that one, chat. Looks pretty good. I'm afraid now, so I'm going to close my tabs. Okay, chat? I got you. So, coming up tomorrow, chat, at 1900 GST, tomorrow is a new outfit for Tokuyami Towa. Their new costume is going to be coming out tomorrow. So get excited for that one. Write that down on your calendar. You don't want to miss out on that. Of course, they also have another really cool collab coming up as well. And that is Ollie, of course, collabing with a very famous Ryosuka, who, of course, is very well known for having a streaming with their child in VTubing. This VTuber is absolutely blown up through the past couple months. We've talked about them a few times, but it's really cool that Ollie is going to be doing a collab with them as well. So the mom and daughter duo, yeah, they've absolutely blown up in a big way. They're super cute. So really go check out this collab. Looks like it's going to be coming up this Saturday. Now, I know everything has seemed hunky-dory with Hololive and Cover Corp, but unfortunately, chat, I got some bad news. Because that is right, guys. There has been a bomb threat at Cover. So let's go take a look at a recent announcement coming here from Cover Corp. This came out today, chat. So, announcement of measures taken to combat defamation and other infringements of rights. Yeah, get him. Get him.
That is one big pile of shit.
Yeah, get him. So thank you very much for your continued support on supporting Cover Corp, Hololive, and especially our talents. Cover Corp hereby announces that multiple individuals, hereby referred to as the perpetrators who committed acts of rights infringement, including defamation and slander, against Cover Corp affiliated talents have been identified and settlements have been reached. In each case, the course granted petitions for the disclosure of the sender's information of the perpetrators in question. And as a result, settlements were reached in which the perpetrators admitted to and apologized for infringing on talent's rights, agreed to pay monetary compensations for damages, and provided written assurances not to engage in similar conduct in the future. So they took him to court, chat. They got him good. Yeah, it seems like they got him pretty good. So, Dira, explain to us what's going on, cutie.
Posting of false claims regarding inappropriate conduct. Perpetrators who posted defamatory comments on a social media platforms, falsely claiming that Cover Corporation talents had acted inappropriately toward a business partners were successfully identified after a lawsuit requesting the disclosure of sender information was filed and approved by the court.
Nice.
Posting of fabricated images falsely suggesting contract termination. Perpetrators who posted fabricated images on a social media platforms, falsely implying that the contracts of Cover Corporation talents had been terminated were successfully identified after a lawsuit requesting the disclosure of sender information was filed and approved by the court.
What
Posting
else?
of fabricated images falsely implying defamation of a business partner. Perpetrators who
Look, guys,
posted
you can't
fabricated
fuck around with
images
that
on
kind of
social
stuff.
media platforms,
You know what I mean?
falsely implying that Cover
You
Corporation
really cannot fuck
talents
around
had
with
made
defamation like
defamatory
that.
remarks about a business partners were successfully identified after a lawsuit requesting the disclosure of sender information was filed and approved by the court.
Nice. And of course, chat, a very important one here. I want to read this to you. Bomb threat targeting live event venue. Holy shit. Perpetrators who posted a bomb threat on an anonymous message board, falsely claiming that the venue of a live performance featuring Cover Corp talents would be targeted, was successfully identified after a lawsuit requesting disclosure of sender information was filed and approved by the court. So they got him, chat. They got him. Yeah, they literally did a bomb threat on an anonymous message board at a place where, of course, the Cover Corp people were performing.
We will continue to take firm action against defamation, slander and other forms of rights infringement to ensure that all
that's crazy,
talents
right?
affiliated with Hololive production can engage with fans in a safe and enjoyable environment, including through
That's a
ongoing
W, I think
support
so.
and care for our talents. We
Holding people accountable for
respectfully
being
ask for your
shitty, you know?
continued cooperation in fostering a healthy and respectful community, one where fans can support talents with peace of mind, and talents can carry out their activities in a secure and positive manner.
And of course, this conduct is prohibited. Any that harms the reputation of Cover Corp talents, any threats of violence, stalking, or any other aggressive behavior, infringement of Cover Corp talents' privacy, and of course, the spreading of false information, disruptive behaviors such as trolling, or any other actions that may interfere with the talent's activities. So, has a serious impact on the well-being of Cover Corp. The talents may hinder their ability to continue their activities. So, seems like they definitely came down on it pretty hard. It seems like there was some kind of monetary repercussions, and of course, written statements, etc. So, but crazy, chat, that there was a bomb threat like that, and they were able to actually take action. So, hope everything is okay. Seems like they were able to handle this legally. There you go, chat. All right, guys, let's dive into some B Shoujo news. And first up, chat, Mousy is actually considering hopping into Voop chat. That is right, guys. So let's take a look at what Mousy had to say, because apparently she is liking Voop chat as well.
Do you know V-Up-E chat? It's Omegle for VTubers. Oh yeah, V-Up-E chat. Yeah, anyway, I don't know. Are you allowed to stream it? Many VTubers do. Is there a category on Twitch for it? It would be funny to do it. V-Up-E chat. Oh my god, there's people doing it right now. V-Up-E chat. Does it connect to VTube Studio? Like, how does this work? Is it Envy's doing it? On Mondays, it's Mentor Mondays, and people answer VTubing questions for smaller VTubers. I feel like I'm trying to get convinced to use it.
It was really fun when we did on Saturday. So of course, Voop chat goes on to answer a few questions for her. And of course, IMAS says, okay, I might go on when I'm not telling. So that's really cool. So seems like Iron Mouse might magically appear. Hey, everybody, all are taking time to watch my birthday. Happy birthday. Hope you're doing good. Very, very cool. Also, in other news, guys, we have a little bit of an update here from Mouse herself. A little bit of a teaser coming up. What does this mean, chat? Is this a new model? What does this mean, chat? Is this a new model for Iron Mouse? Probably some. Added to her closet of models, but wait, I know that and of course here's another bit of a teaser as well. So everybody get excited for Mousie's new model that's coming up as well. Mousie also gave us another teaser going on here where she said, I have a huge announcement tomorrow. See you on stream. And a very, very tiny little Mousie. But I did want to read to you some very, very good news for Mousie here, where she said, I recently posted a short on my channel, and I just want to say it's because all of you, I'm able to walk around my house like a normal person, and one day I hope I'm able to do the same outside. It took me years to get here with your help. Thank you for changing my life. Well, chat, as you know, Mousie has a lot of health issues. Well, for all the support and all the support of the community, and of course, her streaming and everything. She's actually been able to start walking around her house. She's not really bedridden anymore. She's on a treadmill, things like that. So that's just incredible. I'm so happy for her. I hope that I can even get a fraction of what you've given back to me to all of you and give you at least a little bit of happiness in your day. I'm eternally grateful. So big congratulations to Mousie pushing through. And I know that we will see her walk outside one day. It's going to be amazing. So, Iron Mousie, you love to see it. So, able to get parts of her life back. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Another news, guys, Centria did officially drop her YouTube figure. And I believe this will launch in a few days. So, here's a picture of it. Looks fantastic. I love it. I love it so much. In other news as well, guys, Amelie did announce, Amelie is part of Shoujo. Amelie did announce she is the English voice of Dina in Sinless Zone Zero. Apparently, it's the sassy diva. I don't play ZCC, but there you go, guys. She is the voice actress for Dina, so I think it's pretty cool. Definitely, that's a pretty large role in a game like that. You know what I mean, chat? Yeah, she's an amazing villain. Nice. That's cool. I feel like Amelie could have a good villain voice. I could see that. So there you go. Go check it out, chat. There's Amelie as Dina. So I do want to check in a little bit of news outside of the big three. I count the big three is vShoujo, Hololive, and of course, Nijisanji. So let's talk about some stuff going on outside of the big three. So first up, chat, Roka is actually back. That is right, guys. Roka from Idol has been on a very big break, but she is now back as of 2 days ago. It's great to see her back, so go give Roka some love. She was on a pretty long hiatus, you know what I mean? So it was almost, 6 months, right, Daniel? Another news as well, guys. V4 is going to be doing a 3D concert at Offkai. It's called, or Get Ready for Sea Spirits, going down in just 2 days at Offkai. I know Sunday, chat, we're going to have a big news show that day because there's going to be so much to discuss that day about Offkai. So I'll definitely let you all know. We'll have a big segment about it on Sunday, so get excited for that. Yeah, Roka's doing better now. She's back. In other news as well, guys, Kamana has announced a brand new VTuber agency. It is called Luminara. And Luminara is going to be coming next month. Apparently, you keep your IP, you keep 100% of your revenue. You get support on YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. You get partnerships and money for PC upgrades and microphones and more. I know this sounds too good to be true, but I'm going to tell you, chat, working with Kamana before, I'll be real, this is probably actually all true. You know what I mean? So, Kamana is a really upstanding guy. I worked with him on VTuber Rival stuff. He was very kind. This is crazy. So, we'll definitely be looking out for more information about this. Kamana's upstanding guys. So, you can trust him. He's also been helping out with Voop Chat behind the scenes since November. And of course, they are partnered now. So I think it's going to be a lot like kind of like V Shoujo. I think it'll be kind of their format. So we'll see what happens, chat. In other news as well, Idol just gave us a little bit of a teaser here recently. It's a shift into the new world coming soon. I have no idea what this means, chat. I have no idea what this means. Is this a new like wave of people? I don't know. But Idol giving us a bit of a teaser, so I'll keep my elf ears to the ground. I'll let you know if I hear anything on this one. In other news, guys, 3 AM Talents actually recently just did a collab with Soon Scoop. That is right. Really, really cool. All of these talents here from June 16th to the 29th. We'll have special ice cream flavors that you can go get at Soon Scoops. I think that's really, really cool. I think that's really, really cool. So getting ice cream flavors and a VTuber theme, chat. So get excited for that one. Oh, they announced it already. Oh, wait. Where did they announce it? Is it right here? Oh, shit. Oh, so Idol is now Chroma Shift? Oh, shit. Oh, they renamed. Okay, let's watch this. This came out 2 hours ago. That's why. Okay, it came out after I started. Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look. That's exciting. And thank you for telling me. I wonder why they changed names. Yeah, I wonder why they changed names. Huh. Interesting. I mean, that affects our good friend Riki, chat, so I have to check with Riki when she comes back, but wow. Okay, well, apparently they have decided to rebrand to Chroma Shift. I wonder why that is. Yeah, maybe they got bought. Is there any explanation in the comments? Interesting. All right. Well, there you go, chat. I guess they renamed. Thank you for letting me know. Gonna happen after I started news. So, in other news, guys, let's take a look here. A little bit of group issues going on with Shinsogumi. The infamous VTuber group Shinsogumi has been suspended due to copyright claims. 13 members have been affected. Now, originally, I didn't really remember who this was, but I'm going to tell you about an incident, and I think you'll all remember this. Is anybody, that's so funny that this music is playing, does anybody remember the Chroma Keyed Splatoon incident where they showed Jav on the enemy's ink colors? Yeah, it's them. That's them. That is crazy. Splatoon music is playing in the background at the exact same time. That's them. Yeah, this is a very, 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 very infamous event, but apparently they're having some issues going on as well, chat. And other news, guys, First Stage Production is teasing their 5th generation members. So we've seen a little bit of these teasers here. And of course, chat, I think we did get the full on a trailer here. So let's go take a look. They revealed their 5th generation, which is their 1st generation of idols. Let's take a look. Yeah, it's Japanese corn. Yeah, that was a very infamous event. I think a little smaller because I think I'm black and stuff. Yeah, I was gonna say, just go look it up. I can't show that on stream. Go look it up. Yeah. Dude, it was diabolical. It was literally diabolical. Super diabolical. Yeah, absolutely break to us. But yeah, it seems like they're having issues, so I'll keep you up to date, but I mean, again, they just got hit for up for suspensions on their YouTube. So the entire like agency, you know. I love the mascot models. They're so cute. I like that that's like a thing now. Yeah, so that's this week in chat. Looks like their debuts are coming up. Honestly, like, I think if I just got into VTubing, if I had to make a choice, I would do a mascot model. I would totally do that. But anyway, chat, yeah, of course, as you can see here, all of their YouTube, their channels, for all their members has gotten suspended. So, sit on them. And other news, guys, I got some great news for my Mythos fans. Aries is back, chat. That is right. Aries says, I missed you guys a lot and wanted to let you all know that I'm okay. Uni life got hectic and took a front seat for a bit, but things are settled down for now. I'm looking forward to being back here with you later in the week. And Aries actually did stream yesterday, so they're doing quite well. It's great to see him back. In other news, guys, finally I can talk about this. We had this, like, all these teasers for this group called Viva Neo. Well, now Viva Neo has finally dropped their real debut here. Debut stream is on June 22nd at 2 p.m. UTC. Let's go take a look.
Sometimes the stars get lonely too, so they fell down from the heavens in search of those.
Yeah, we've had so many teasers about this particular group.
Colors in the night sky.
I like their aesthetic. It's really cool. Reminds me of like maybe like Tamagotchi or like early 2000s, you know? It looks cool. Yeah, like even the text is very like, I don't know, like Backstreet Boys, you know what I mean? Very Tamagotchi.
Together, we are Viva Neo.
They're cute. I'm glad I just want to say this really quick, chat. I am glad that Hypa got a home finally. Like, I feel like Hypa's really sweet. It's 3D as well. I know, like, you know, she's had some ups and downs in her personal life, but I'm glad that she has, like, a home now. She seems really sweet. Yeah, all super cute. Again, like, I get, like, Tamagotchi, but I guess I could see Splatoon a little bit. Yeah, the 3D looks cool. Got Chibi as well. Very, very cute. Yeah, Hypa's really sweet. Every time I've interacted with her. So there you go, chat. Brand new group of Viva Neo is going to be debuting June 22nd. So get excited for that one. I'm going to follow him so we can keep up with him. Yeah, I think that she has great potential. I agree with that. And then it is, guys, I know this is more like an individual VTuber, but because they're part of Astroline, Lumi just debuted her new Western outfit. Super cute. So congratulations to them on that one. And finally, chat, just one more thing I want to talk about with this is Project STEM. As you guys remember, Project STEM is Adora, Pomato, a few other people. Well, Aradia has decided to depart from Project STEM. Radio went on to give the reason. And the reason for that was she was just saying, hey, I can't give the additional time being in the group requires. It doesn't align with my current existing commitments, including a busy work schedule combined with streaming. So, yeah, not even a month. But, I mean, look, things happen, you know what I mean? So, they're still going to do collabs and things like that. So, there's your update, chat, on Project STEM. All right, I need a stretch break really quick. Hold on. Actually, let me go turn on my fan. Everybody stretch break really quick. I'm going to turn on my fan. And we'll talk about some indie VTuber news. like, that stuff happens, chat, you know? And, sorry, I need to stretch some, yeah, stuff happens, chat. Like, I mean, it's not like a bad thing, right? It's just like, radio's like, got a lot going on, you know? I don't look at this as a bad thing. It's just like, things naturally happen, you know? So I wouldn't look into it as like a super duper negative, like, bad thing. So anyway, chat, let's keep reading here. And go through just a little bit of VTuber, indie VTuber news. Not much to mention here, but first up, guys, coming up here is Kizuna Ai's birthday. That is right. Yeah, exactly. It's not like a horrible thing, but Kizuna Ai's birthday is coming up on the 30th of this month. And of course, that is going to be a live concert. So I will definitely let you know when I have more details on this, because I definitely want to see more about it for sure, but looks very, very cool. In other news as well, guys, Emma is officially back. I knew that we were not really sure, but Emma's 2.0 model is here, chat. So let's go take a look at it. Looks really, really good. Yeah, it looks really, really good. I know that she was like gone for a little bit. We talked about it in a prior coverage, but she's back. She's doing good. So yeah, she's doing really, really good. Of course, wanted to show you here as well. Emma saying, on your final dungeon boss, are you ready for the final battle? There is, of course, a full reference sheet that you can see right there. It looks fantastic. Yeah, I love her model so much. So, and of course, here is the artist who was Momo Ori, who was of course, your life too, the artist. So they did a great job. I like all the expressions as well. The V-Bridger looks good. Very, very nice. Another news, guys, Nimi Nightmare just debuted their brand new 3D model. That is right. Of course, giving us a little bit of teaser back up until the 14th of June. Well, Nimi did decide to debut their 3D model. And here, of course, is that model. It looks so good. Like, it almost looks live 2D. It's so, like, realistic. You know what I mean, chat? Of course, Nimi also had a little bit of a dance party during her event. So let's go take a look.
We like to party. We like to party. We like to party.
It looks really good.
We like to party. We like to party. We like to party. We like
She's so
to party.
cute. She's so cute. So, of course, looks like she was having an absolutely great time during her debut. I got even more to show you on this one, chat, just so you can see everything. Of course, she also was dancing here as well. Yeah, I wish I could have made it to that one. She's so cute. Just like dancing like there's like a bloody handprint. She just like, yo, what's up? That's the loading screen. I love that. It's so perfect. I love that so much. What a great loading screen, dude. Also, of course, we have the best part, chat, where you know, she decided to dance to my favorite song ever. No way. No way, bro. No way, bro. I was like, bro, are you serious? Yeah. So anyway, chat, a lot of fun. That she had a little edit right there on that one. And then finally, let's go take a look here.
Well, this is
a bit more for debut.
I feel like I just did this, not.
You know, I can do that. I can do that totally. I can totally do that.
Oh my gosh. You may.
It really looks live 2D, like honestly. That was edited in post. Oh, was it? Okay. It's still really funny. Yeah, it's still really funny.
I'm afraid to show you the sign, but well, it's safe because I've got I still don't want you to see, but I've got bloomers under there. Very demure. Please ignore my. I'm here in 3D. Can you believe it? Wait. Hold on.
I thought she said boomers for a second. I got boomers under there, chat.
You can see all the. Don't see that. No apron.
I got too many boomers under there, chat.
I'm gonna put it back.
That's why I'm.
Wow, running. But in slow motion. And then from the side.
I'm not gonna lie, that is dangerous to put behind like a key like that, like a color key. You know people are gonna take advantage of that, dude. Oh my god.
From the back?
You know people are gonna take advantage of that, dude.
Jumping?
Oh no, that's scary.
Was that a jump? A squat. Whoa!
You're a boomer. I'm literally the opposite of a boomer. And of course, there was what I showed you a little bit earlier. So, super cute. A great 3D debut for Nimi. Another news, guys. I wanted to show you this beautiful model that Mari just put up. And this is for Bellsprout. Bellsprout just got her 3D model done. But look how amazing this looks, chat. I mean, Mari absolutely cooked. This is the same person that does Centuria's 3D model, but I just thought this was so beautiful. I wanted to show you guys. This was all done in 3D, chat. I know, so beautiful. So beautiful. Very, very nice. So guys, do you remember us talking about the Shy Lily doxing situation? If you remember, type 3 in the chat. I'm sure most of you remember, but yeah, there was a very bad, yep, right here. Cool chat. I do have a little bit of a follow-up onto this. And it looks like Shy Lily actually ended up commenting on this situation as well as Cottontail. So I want to show you what they had to say. Let's take a listen.
Hi Lily Nee, how your day going?
Hello. Pretty good so far. Pretty good. Yeah, I got doxed, but it's alright. I like how every time people dox me, they use the same 3 pictures. And then they get even more upset because they're like, fuck.
Yeah, that whole like thread.
I still hate her though.
Discord is fucked up.
It's like every time I get doxed, they're just like,
Hi Dorka.
Fuck. I can't insult her. She's not fat or ugly.
I love that. Yeah, I love that. But like, yeah, you can insult me because I'm pretty get fucked. But yes, as we talked about, she was doxed, chat. But chat, I do want to show you what Cottontail had to say about this situation as well. So let's listen to Cotton.
We're going to talk about it. There was a server of Pyro Pups that were trying to dox people.
Yeah, and they're not actual Pyro Pups. They're fake
I know we're
Pyro
tired
Pups.
of talking about this. Yeah, this
They're
is
fake
recent.
Pyro Pups.
They doxed Shy Lily, and they were trying to dox me and Bao and whatever, and a bunch of other people. And you know what? That sucks. But it's like, okay, you know, that's fine. Whatever. Okay, it's not fine.
The outcast of the
thing
Pyro
that
Pups.
fucking bothered me.
Exactly.
Was that they took my post where I said, "Hey guys, my mom."
Even
is
Cinder
in
would
the
not.
ER.
Even Cinder would not want that to happen. You know what I mean,
She
chat?
was in the hospital. She is not doing well. I am with her in the hospital. And they said, glad she got what was coming to her, comma. First off, do not fucking talk about my mother like that. You can talk about me. I don't care. You can say whatever you want about. The second you bring my innocent, loving, caring mother into any sort of fucking stupid internet drama where you care about an anime girl more than a real life person. Okay, sure, there is a person behind the anime girl, but like, let's be honest, it was just business.
Exactly.
Okay,
Like,
that's not what I meant. But do you know what I mean?
Seriously, like going to the extent of wishing harm on somebody just because you don't like that they sided with people against Cinder. That's crazy.
Do not talk about my mother. I will.
That's crazy
I can't
behavior,
say it.
chat.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it right now. But anyways, leave my mother out of things. Leave anyone's mother out of things. Okay, buddy? Okay? Yeah, thank you. Like, do not involve.
So there you go, chat. There is what Cotton had to say about this whole situation. Again, I think it's absolutely unacceptable that somebody would, talk so horribly about her, about Lily, about her mom, all that kind of stuff. So if you guys have not seen it, I do have a video up on my YouTube channel about it if you guys want to check it out. but it shows all those messages that we're talking about here. But absolutely crazy behavior. Don't be that person, chat. I'm just glad that he's okay, you know, mom's okay, etc. So, in better news, chat, the Jam Slam is back, and it looks like we do have some familiar faces that you might know for Street Fighter 6. But I want to point you, of course, to Fumi, Bogu, and Sunny Explosion, all going to be part of this awesome event. I always love the Jam Slam. It's always awesome. So maybe we'll watch this. Coefficient, I believe, is playing again. So, and the new faces here is Boger. Let's go, Boger! Playing Street Fighter 6. That's going to be incredible. So we'll get excited for that. We'll get excited. In other news as well, chat, we got another teaser for Saba. My bad. How did I get this confused? Totally two separate people, right, chat? Right? Anyway, let's watch. Yeah, totally not Gura. Hashtag totally not Gura. Blonde Gura. Blonde Gura. I'm excited. Long hair, too. It looks cute. It looks cute. So, let's get all excited for that, chat. I'll let you know more when I know more as well. All right, chat. I need all of you to pay attention for just one moment. One moment, chat. I'm sure a lot of you know Liz. And you probably also know somebody in the RR community. Their name is Colaquin, guys. I'm sure that you know all of them. I'm sure you know both of them. Well, chat, I want you to give some big congratulations to two people that are friends, and that is Liz and Colaquin, who got married. Congratulations to them. That is so cute and incredible. Yes, they look so cute. Give them lots of love, chat. So they just got married. I believe they're on their honeymoon right now. So you gotta love it. You gotta love it, chat. So congratulations to them. Absolutely incredible. Yes, many years of happiness for both of them. They're both so sweet. Colaquin hangs out and plays Elden Ring with us a lot, or even the Rivals. So he's a really good guy. So lots of love and happiness to both of them, chat. Big time. All right, my loves, that's it. That's all I got for you today. Luckily, I will say this, chat. Luckily, I will say this. Not too much bad news today. I know that we've had some bad things. I mean, yes, there was a little bit in there that wasn't necessarily the best, especially with the Pippa stuff and things like that. But you can expect a video on the Pippa stuff, and you can expect another video on the Twisty stuff. I mean, in the future, chat. So, yo, Dip, thank you for the 500.
On my knees in the night, saying prayers in the street.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Nim. Definitely a roller coaster. Well, lots of good stuff. Lots of good stuff, too. Y'all are crazy, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. Tomorrow is Summon D 203, and it's gonna be a big one because we are playing Elden Ring with Terry and Savi, guys. So give some love to them. They are awesome, and we will get to play with them tomorrow. Guys, please go give Karana lots of love. She rated us, so we're gonna revenge rate her. Okay, guys, have a great rest of your day. I am going to be we've been preparing for off time like crazy the past couple of days. He is already heading over there, so I am gonna rest a little bit. I will see you guys tomorrow early in the morning. I'm not streaming at night. Early in the morning, okay? Bye, guys. See you later. Have a good one.